Also, what I kind of wanted to. So Kendrick, if you think that your character can benefit from it, you do have a +1 to your con mod. If you can benefit from normal people food.
I'm gonna say no, just 'cause
Okay,
I like the idea of him,
that's
blood only
fine.
diet. I don't know.
And Axel, did you choose to sell that necklace and split it with the party, or
Just I'll be.
I lost you on that one? What'd you say?
I'm here. Yep,
You're you're here.
turning my camera on right now.
Okay. Did you choose to sell that necklace and split the money with the party, or you still have it?
I still have the necklace because it might do something. I don't know whether.
Okay.
What
And
necklace are we
then
talking about again? Okay,
you
so
found a necklace that was around a skeleton buried in rubble, and it's worth 50 gold.
I don't know what it does. I don't know if it does anything or not yet.
Okay, okay. And then the 3 sending stones. Who has them?
I do. Well, I
Kendrick,
have one.
Kendrick has
He
one.
has one.
Who? Sorry, Flamel has
There's two
one.
more. No, I don't think so. He wasn't there with the party when they gave away those sending stones.
True.
I have one civic stone.
I guess Gravedigger having one would make almost no sense at this point.
I was gonna say, I feel like maybe
we,
Ugamak and Seraphim's should have them.
we could also bend the rules a bit and say that they are meant. Well, no, because that could be. You have to speak into him. Yeah, you have to speak into him.
Axel,
So-
I love that shirt.
This one?
No, I was talking about Axel's shirt.
Okay. Ouch, but fine.
Thank you.
Your shirt's fine too.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah, your shirt is
I'm
very
not a big
nice.
fan of your shirt, Riley.
You don't like Cobra Kai? How about Eagle Fang? Are you a fan of Eagle Fang?
Yeah, I love Eagle fans.
So who's getting the other two? Did we decide yet?
Red is your color, I guess.
Flamel and Flamel, you're gonna have one, I think, and Agumok is gonna have one.
Alrighty, just making sure.
You guys can move them around if you want to, whenever obviously. But I just wanted to know who had them for now, and make sure you know that they are 3 uses per day, rather than just the one. They are not just permanent walkie-talkies all day, every day. Okay. Anything else you guys want to do in town to recap? Agumok got brought back to life by a combination of Axel doing CPR and I already forgot your old character's name. Gosh dang it. I'm so sorry. But Seraphim's old cleric giving him a heal. As you guys are leaving, nothing else really happens, so no more traps, no more loots. The dwarves give you 3 sending stones, which are all bonded 3 times a day, blah, blah, blah. And as you're leaving, 6 orcs approached, and they said, hey, we're going to take this site. The dwarves were not okay with it. They were about to ready to fight to the death. Axel and Og tried to reason with the orcs, but the orcs were having none of it. And they got bored, and they just started attacking you. Axel got kind of low on HP, but strangleholded an orc. You met your nameless rogue for the first time, who is not here again. So she's stealthed off for. It's what she does, apparently. The orcs.
DM, your owl bear isn't working right now. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait.
My brain.
Do I have to let you in?
No, it's not even saying waiting until I'm allowed in. It's just
Oh.
not letting me in.
Well, everybody else is in. Let me see if I need to get you a
Post another
fresh
link,
invite.
maybe?
Yeah. It looks like
Oh,
it's the
just playing
exact
around
same
now.
link, honestly. Like, that is the exact same link. I
Oh.
don't...
I didn't press the Sunday campaign one, probably. That's it.
Haha. Oh, the old one in the general, or where did I put? Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. We also do not have. Let's see. That's Axel, Flamel, Gravedigger. Og. Oh yeah, Og's token is somewhere else right now. So no worries. All right. Cool. Where was I? Oh no. Okay. Blah blah blah. Sorry. Time wasted. Orcs went down without really much of a fight. They did their best, but you guys just are overpowered because of choices I made. You looted 25 gold each from them. Og stopped to do some midwife training for the healing potions and help her gather some stuff. So there's enough herbs that he has gathered where if you guys wanted to spend some money, you would get like half-priced healing potions from the midwife, from her specifically. Axel gathered some cave moss and some meadow herbs and forest herbs, which I think we've renamed one of those to like a mushroom of some kind.
I could
Svaldor.
probably figure out what mushroom it was.
Yeah, there we go. Svaldor wandered off to go preach his word, his about his god, and Kendrick and the rogue each purchased their own room for the night. It was very cheap, Kendrick. It was like 5 silver, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
I didn't though.
Yep, GD and Axel slept outside because that's what they do. Axel went off to gather some stuff, forest meadow herbs, which you already said, and GD went to the local armorer / blacksmith where he met Flamel, who offered to upgrade his shovel shield. And nobody else knows this besides GD, but he disappeared inside of his own ring for a period of time with GD just like staring at the ring on the ground. And then popped back out, and GD has a newly. It's prettier. It's not any more functional, but it's prettier. And Flamel is
+3 now.
no, gosh, no. And Flamel has joined the group. Svaldor's gone for now. And the last you guys knew, Kendrick needed to go to Gnomengarde. That was his kind of that was what he was hired for. You guys just that was the last quest on the board as well. You already talked to the townsmaster about, and Agumok is just on the way to that. So, anything you guys want to talk about, do in the morning before you leave Phandalin?
Stephanie.
Yeah. Sorry.
How
you're-
much does Kendrick know about Flamel? Do I know his name? Like, did we introduce ourselves to each other? All that good stuff.
That could be happening now, but as far as I know, no. Even Gravedigger doesn't know much at all about Flamel.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go introduce myself to Flamel and ask him some questions and learn about bro. What am I doing this morning? I'll just like that first one.
That last thing you said was kind of mumbly.
you're
What?
talking, sorry.
I said that's what I'm gonna be doing this morning while everyone else does their stuff.
Okay. Do you want to RP that with Flamel? I would say that Flamel and Gravedigger are leaving the blacksmith, just like the Lion Shield Coster, just to the southwest of the Stonehill Inn where you had a room for the night. So you guys could be meeting them in the morning.
Okay. So I guess I'll. You said he's in one of the rooms.
No. He and Gravedigger are leaving the Lion Shield Coster.
Got you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to catch up with him.
Yeah, you guys can all just meet outside in that little circle with like south of the Shrine of Luck there.
Okay, so how exactly did we meet Flamel? That's gonna change how I speak to him.
You see him walking with Gravedigger.
No, I said meet, like from the beginning. Like, did he just
This
did he
is
just
the
pop out
first
of
meeting.
nowhere? Oh. So he
Yeah,
wasn't
this is
here
the
last
first
time.
meeting, yeah.
Oh, okay. He's like, hello.
Greeting.
Who are you?
My name is Flamel. And you are?
I'm Kendrick. Are you with us now or something? I feel like I'm missing something here.
If you are an ally of this big friend of your big friend over here, then yes, I believe so.
Well, a friend of Paul, one is a friend of mine. I'm gonna extend my hand, shake your hand.
Flamel extends his hand out to shake yours, and you see, while his entire body is completely covered, you can barely see any skin. You do kind of see between his gloves and his robes a small patch of blue as he
Oh.
shakes your hand with you.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna ignore that and shake your hand. I'm gonna just hang out with you guys while we wait for everyone to gather up.
About this time, I would say, yeah, Axel, you have come back from your morning herb gathering, and you can meet them all in that center area.
Axel would go to the center area and say, hey guys, I've been thinking you are all right with a more non-violent ways, right? It isn't causing any trouble for you guys, right?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, sorry. Kendrick, since you weren't here, Nog wasn't here. You guys your characters would have witnessed Axel he was actively not killing the orcs. He was just like restraining, wrestling, basically like trying to subdue them into not fighting anymore. So that's what he's talking about right now. And by the way, Axel, you did not see the thing that your character would have been super weirded out about from Kendrick. So erase that from your mind.
No, I
Thank
didn't
you.
even remember.
Good. He took him out with a cantrip.
reminded
Don't
me.
worry about it. Just a cantrip. Okay.
Reminded me.
Cool. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure everybody was on the same wavelength there. Okay.
Okay. What exactly happened? Did it actually become that big? Was it that big of a problem in the fight, or did it? No, did it really not matter?
He took one orc basically entirely out of the fight. Oh, I'm sorry if that was a in character question.
Oh no, it was out of character.
Okay.
Just for what happened.
He just
Kendrick was
restrained.
there. I wasn't.
He restrained and then choke-held one of the orcs.
Let's say,
Took a lot of hits.
let's say, well, you did. You at least helped. I'm not too upset.
Okay, that's good. Just wanted to make sure. It might get in the way sometimes, but don't worry. I won't try to say anything about you killing anyone. It's only a thing about me. I reserve myself from killing people.
That's respectable.
All right. Anything else you'd like to discuss? Do you guys want to move on to the path to Gnomengarde? I will take this as a move on to the path. Yeah. All right. It's early. Sorry, what?
I guess Axel doesn't want to meet Flamel because I don't think they met yet either.
No. Oh, I forgot. I didn't remember that.
Sorry, I did not mention that to you, so that's actually kind of my bad. And
Hey, who are you? I don't remember you being in the party.
My name is Flamel. And you are?
Name is Axel.
Greetings. I take my hand out to shake yours. And you also see the patch of blue.
My character guess kind of looks a little bit. He doesn't really understand what you're trying to do.
He's just trying to shake your hand. You just see, like, when his clothes, like, extend a little bit and don't meet anymore, you just see a patch of blue skin.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
mean, RP. I'm saying in RP, he doesn't really know what a handshake is all too well.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah, he's a forest child. He's just, like, looking at you weirdly, like...
Then Flamel will look to Kendrick. Is this not a greeting in this place? The hand is still out.
I'm gonna be like, yes, it is. You're not wrong. He's just a little, uncivilized.
I see. Puts my hand down.
What's funny is
Sorry.
we totally could have just come up with our own, like, weird greeting system for this world that we have. Like, where it's normal to bump elbows and a handshake is like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But
Sorry, what was that? I am not really... don't necessarily... Is that supposed to be a greeting of some sort? I've never really seen anyone but my mother before. And
I had believed it was, but apparently it is not.
you, out of character, Chaos did tell you it was a greeting. My character just doesn't understand it.
Mhm.
yeah. We will say in this world a handshake is a normal greeting, but maybe you guys are picking up on a little bit of Axel's background in this case.
Yeah.
Anything else before
Yes.
the group heads off?
I'll let all of you decide if you want to head off yet.
I believe that's it.
I'm down to go. I don't really have anything else I want to do.
All right. So you guys make your way, and you have the map. You have that little map portion that I gave you that shows you where you've been and also where you're going. So after what I say, it's like an hour. After an hour of traveling to the southeast, you would come across once again the windmill with the midwife. Yeah, about an hour.
Hey, could you give me a token? Like a token thing?
Your token's on there.
One that you...
It blends
Oh, it
in a
is?
little bit.
Oh.
You're right
There it is.
under the yeah.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah. So yeah, it blends in really well for some reason. You chose like forest colors for your whatever it's called, the Hero Forge. Yeah. After about an hour, you guys come up across the Umbridge Hill with the windmill on the midwife, and Agumak comes out, I would assume, to greet you.
Hello, everyone.
You've been trying to learn how to... You've been trying to learn. I see that you're trying to learn how to do herbalism. That's cool.
Yes, just trying to learn how to make some potions here and there. Oh, pretty good with herbs. Figured I might as well add some magic into it. So where are we headed off to today?
How did my memory already forget? Axel just thinks a little bit about what it is.
I'm going to Umbridge Hill.
Umbridge Hill, yep.
Kendrick, your mic is still pretty muffled, my friend. You guys are at Umbridge Hill right now, and you're heading to Gnomengarde.
Gnomengarde.
Gnomengarde. Yep, we're heading to Gnomengarde.
You're
Alright.
taking the hobbits to Isengard.
We're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Okay. Yeah,
Holy shit, what was Seraph old character's name?
It was Valdor.
Svaldor.
Valdor, you're right.
It took me
Are
reading
we-
my notes.
So, is Agumon aware that Svaldor wasn't gonna be here anymore? And have I met
No.
Mel yet? Oh, okay. So are we gonna wait here for Svaldor?
Hmm?
Does he know where we're going?
I think I'm pretty sure Swaldor just straight up left. I understand his god isn't really as known as mine, so it makes sense that he would want to try to get out the word of it. Can't really remember what that god was, but it probably doesn't really matter all too much.
Okay, well,
I think it was
guess
a god
that's
of luck, though.
rather unfortunate. Oh well, alright. Well, sure.
I didn't
Do I
quite like him.
Mel, are you standing with everyone?
Flamel did
have
tell
a
me he
question
might
as well.
have to leave to get his laundry.
I'm here.
Okay.
Were you
Agumon was
asking
asking
Flamel to
if
speak?
you were
Because we just
standing
lost.
with everyone, I think.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Oh, and I'll turn to Flamel. And hi, who are you?
The name's Flamel. Greetings. Extending my hands kind of slowly because I don't know if you know how to shake hands or not.
Oh, of course, and I'll extend my hand and give you like the weakest, grossest handshake you've ever had in your life.
Look
Uh,
at
when
Do you have,
when
do
we
you have
shake
gloves on?
Yes.
Okay.
when we shake hands, you'll notice the patch of blue in between my gloves and my clothes.
Oh, I'm sorry to offend, but can I ask what you are?
I am a Vidalcan.
One more time, please.
I am a Vidalcan.
A Dalton. What is that?
I am myself?
Okay, that's
What do you
fair.
mean?
What
Well,
do you
you
mean?
see, I mean,
Asking.
there are humans, there are Vidalcans, there are, I don't know what you are.
Told you, a Vidalcan.
Just use it in a sentence.
That's his race. I'm pretty sure.
I
think.
know.
That's in
You
character,
hear
he's
you
like,
hear an audible laughter coming from Flamel.
Okay, well,
The Vidalcans are great engineers of their
You cut off.
Vidalcan are great engineers of their time.
so like this time? What do you mean their time? Your time?
Yes,
So you're an engineer,
of sorts.
a blue engineer. All right, well, it sounds good to me. Well, welcome aboard.
All then.
Yep.
I should probably head off.
I agree.
All right.
And
And go ahead.
yes, but I could add something. But I was gonna say, like, don't worry, you're helping us. So really, I see no issue in you joining, no matter what. I might not know who you are, but I can tell that you're not an enemy.
Make an insight check,
Oh,
Axel.
no. Make an insight check.
Sure, yeah.
Let's see. Is he evil or not?
Just make an insight check.
I'm gonna say, regardless of what you are, you're a friend of Big One.
You got
all
a
that
friend
matters.
in me.
A friend of. I'm not the big one. I'm 5'4". My character's
I'm
5'4".
talking about Grave Digger.
Not a 17.
Okay. As far as you can tell, he has not been displaying any characteristics of not being a friend.
He's a friend, not a foe.
Yeah. As you guys make your way kind of east-southeast from here to Gnomengarde, we're talking about like another, we're just going to call it 2 hours. So, roughly 9 a.m. at this point. Let's just say that, whatever. I'm just going to say everybody's mostly an early riser. Because, you know, without clocks, you guys are rising with the sun. You're going to be, whatever. Anyway.
This will definitely rises with the sun.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's fine. You guys get to Gnomengarde. And the map changes. Because that's what things do. You guys can all see this new map, I assume, right?
It's loading.
Works for me. So we'll pop Kendrick up there. We'll pop Augie.
Sorry.
Where's everybody else? So I don't have a new token for Flamel, so you're gonna have to pop your own. Yep, you did already. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. That's all I need. Oh shit! Wait. Yeah, why is the rogue up there? I didn't put it up there.
That character is non-exist.
There you are. Okay, I knew I was like, why did I have... Yeah. So yeah, there you guys are. And I'm going to try to figure out here what to read and not to read to everybody. The caves of Gnomengarde are carved into the base of a mountain southeast of Phandalin, which, you know, obviously you know that part, around a narrow waterfall. You guys do know that there are gnomes here. And let's see. Anybody who wants to anybody who thinks their character may have run into a gnome in their time in this area.
In this area, or just in general?
You know what? Like these particular gnomes are pretty reclusive. So if you think your character may have roamed these hills at all to the southeast of Phandalin before going to Phandalin, if you think your character has any reason to have any dealings with these gnomes, you can roll a history check.
Yeah, he thinks it hasn't.
There's no reason why my character would.
Good choice, thank you.
That's interesting.
What's interesting? What am I saying?
Flamel rolled a nat 20.
Ah.
Oh, he's like homies. Like he met a couple of them.
he may have already married a gnome. So, that'd be quite a
that gnome
pairing.
right there. He's my cousin. He's my cousin.
Gnome and a Vidalcan, I see.
Yeah, Vidalcan are tall too, aren't they? Like lithe and yeah. If you want to share, you're welcome to either share or not share this, Flamel. These gnomes are pretty reclusive. They have a lot of magic. They have this innate magic to them. They form pretty good alliances with humans and dwarves for the most part, as their needs warrant. These ones are reclusive, like I already said. They kind of keep to themselves. They're good at crafting minor magic items. Useful inventions, non-magical most of the time, just to pass the time sometimes. They fail more than they succeed when they're creating these new inventions, but, you know. And they stay here for the most part. And you actually, with that roll, you would know Gnomengarde currently has 2 married kings who rule in tandem. And, yeah, that's about it.
The 2 kings are married to each other?
Yep.
Oh, that's fire.
According to this book.
I didn't expect to see that in a D&D book.
I know, especially from like an early one, but yeah, it's fine.
Oh,
That's
Well,
fine.
oh my god.
D&D's pretty progressive.
Even the early
This place is
Who
reclusive.
Who's Oip? What's happening here?
Oh, I thought you put that there. I was like,
No.
I was so confused.
Somebody put a fucking baby on my. Okay. Weird as shit.
The
Who's?
baby.
Only you guys can do that. So. Somebody put a baby token. Whatever. So okay.
This place. Right.
RP.
This place is
Yeah, there you go.
exclusive.
RP moment. A little bit of exploration. Explore very slowly for me, please. And I'll tell you what you come across.
Any of you been over here at all? Like, I've never been anywhere near this area, really. This is probably the first time I've ever been in the city over here.
This Gnomengarde.
I'll be right back. So.
I traveled to here a few days ago. This is a very reclusive place. It does not like visitors that much. But the gnomes here love to make things, which is why it's one of the reasons why I visited them.
Do you think that they might not like us being here?
If we are here for a reason, they're not. If we're here for a good reason, they would not just turn us away.
As a reminder, the town leader dude, I can never remember, town master, whatever. He said that they could have an item that would be very helpful in fighting the dragon. That's all you know so far, aside from what Flamel knows and chooses to share with you.
So Axel would look around in the trees to see if he finds anything.
And
I'm gonna do that a lot.
Okay. All right. What are you looking for?
Probably just basic herbs, maybe some mushrooms, and then
Okay.
I'm guessing from the trees this is probably like an oak forest. Yeah, we'll just say this is like oak kind of. So yeah, I'll just look up oak things.
Okay.
So I will. Yeah, I'm gonna look around to see if I find any like ingredients, maybe some ingredients to make the food better that I make. Food I make better. Yeah.
All right. So Axel's gonna wander off into the trees. What are the rest of you guys gonna do?
I'm just staying near Gravedigger.
Am I supposed to tell you what I want to roll, or you tell me?
No. Yeah.
I need to roll.
I'll have you roll in a minute.
Wait,
Just-
so, which mission?
This is the Gnomengarde mission to find. This is also what Kendrick needed to do. He was hired to do this.
True. Okay.
By the way, also sorry, all of like anything you can't see because this is all cliff. This is all tall rock, cliff. That's why it's all shadowed. You really can't see this shit yet either, but it's just I just didn't want to make everything freaking shadowed.
I guess there's nothing up there, huh?
Up the cliffs?
Yeah.
Not that you can see.
Okay.
Even with a perfect perception check, no.
I'm gonna look around. Oh dang! I was about to. No, I'm gonna look around to see if we find anyone. Maybe kind of walk over
Okay.
here so I can look kind of down this way a little bit too.
All right, so Axel, give me 2 checks at this point, unless you can't hear me anymore. He has headphones, so I don't think you can hear me. All right, Axel, give me 2 checks at this point. One is a nature check, and one is a perception check, please.
Sorry for getting up. I had to
That's
close
okay.
my door. It was getting to. And let me roll the nature check first. Getting it's a explanation point. Nature is a 13, and then my perception check.
Is it easier for you to use Avray than it is to use D&D Beyond?
I could use D&D Beyond, but I feel like this is more open to you.
You were not here. Sorry. I am showing the D&D Beyond dice roller log in the stream and on the video. So.
I did not know that.
No,
You
yeah,
actually
no.
do
I'm
that
sorry, you
now?
weren't here.
Cool.
So your nature check, we're gonna stick with your 13 there.
Yep. I was just rolling a therapy as so it doesn't mean that I need to switch from my owl bear.
I get you. And then what's your perception?
It's fine, no, I can do it. Perception, let me get to the thing for you.
Still say it out loud just for everybody's benefit.
Well. Actually, I have a way to fix this, don't worry. I'll
just roll
do it afterwards.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't matter, I'll just... What's my perception roll? No, 19.
Cool. All right, so
Sorry.
with your 13 nature, you find one more forest herb. If you want to call it your mushrooms, you're welcome to. With your 19 perception check, you notice everybody's leaving.
Okay, I'll
Cool.
go off to catch up with them.
Yeah, up to you. All right. Try to move your tokens like one space at a time, unless you just want. I mean, you guys keep going. You find a stream here. Oh, sorry. When I have the caps lock on. So you find a stream. The stream leads southward. It's actually, it's probably the water's going north. So this direction.
Yeah. It's definitely going north.
Yeah. And the closer you guys get, you start to notice some things. I mean, anybody want to do anything on the way while you're traveling? Or just kind of walking?
As we're walking around, do I notice anything out of the ordinary with my passive investigation? Or are we just chilling?
Passive investigation. I think were you here last time when I talked about that?
I don't remember. Maybe.
It's a rough thing for me to believe that passive investigation is a thing. What's your score with that?
A 17.
Okay. I'll try to keep that in mind. Remind me every once in a while. I will try to have it be a factor. But so far, no. You see the wilderness. You see the stream. As you guys, like, at this point in time, I mean, probably even where you guys started on the map, you could hear the sound of falling water, like a fair amount. And as you, unless anybody else is doing anything special, as you make your way,
I scoop some water into my water skin. All I really do.
okay.
Oh, also, what happened to my bat last time?
It would still be with you. I just don't have a token
Okay.
for it.
Gosh.
It's permanent, right? Unless you dismiss
no.
it.
Yeah, unless I dismiss it or it dies.
So if you think you
Oh, wow.
giant bat, unless you think you would have dismissed it, it did not take any attacks or anything.
I can't make it smaller. There we go. Thank you.
I'd say that's probably about a good size.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, how do I connect this?
I have no Axel or Svaldo or Seraphim can do that for you probably. Or you can just control 2 tokens.
Alright.
Let me, please.
Well, actually, somebody already did it. Just a little bit off. That's whatever. Anyway, while you guys play with that, I'm just gonna cheese some things here. There's no traps in this gully. I'm gonna call it a gully. You get closer and closer, and you find out that there is indeed a waterfall, and there is some natural sunlight. It's a little bit dim because this is kind of let's just say that from, well, no, I guess it would all be open to the sky. So sorry. You see these islands, and they each have a different colored mushroom kind of colony growing from them. These are, red. These are purple. You see the waterfall up here. Again, try to make sure that your mic is muted or you have push to talk so that's not catching background stuff. You see this little rope bridge, suspension bridge over up here. And you can see two other things that I did not do a good job. Actually, I did one. So you see this path.
Thank you.
So you do see a little path over here on the right. It goes up. What you also would see is right about here where my purple marker is. I want to change that color to red. I don't have time to figure it out. So on this side, you do see that there is like a little bit of a shelf right here, and this is roughly 20 feet tall of a steep incline. So you could, sorry, no, that's 30. It's 30 feet. My bad. A couple other things, I guess, then, because now I'm looking at the map a little bit better. You would also see this bridge connects these two like plateaus, these things that are 20 feet high actually. So 20 feet there, 20 feet there, steep incline. And this is also a 20 feet steep incline. You can kind of see it stops though, because you see a plateau. So you got there, this is 30, 20, 20, 20, and this is just a natural, well, actually, it might be carved, I don't know, but it's a ramp made of natural earth. And that's all you see so far.
Okay.
My character. Oh, sorry, someone else is speaking.
I just crossed the
My
stream.
character.
You cross the streams.
I crossed the streams. I crossed the stream as well, and
Haven't you guys watched
played the rest of
Ghostbusters?
that against the-
You never cross the streams. Okay. So you guys are all crossing the stream. Sure.
I would be surprised that there wasn't any traps in a gnomish on the way to a gnomish kingdom.
Can I cross the stream?
Oh, because you're a dampier?
Running water, man. Yeah,
Is that
alright.
a is that a thing for your race?
I don't know. I'm asking you. I
don't
have no
think-
idea.
No, I don't think it is. I'm not
Okay.
gonna. Yeah.
Got you.
I mean,
Oh, that would be
It-
funny.
Yeah. It doesn't say you have to be like invited into buildings by the owner, and
It doesn't say that you have to count the rice count rice
Yeah.
in front of a front door if
I
someone spills
forgot
it.
about that freaking thing. All right. Yeah. By the way, Axel, I don't know how your character would have any idea that there would be, like, gnomes would be prone to creating traps.
Sorry. Well, no, I'm saying that
That's
they're
out of character.
inventors. I
If it's
think he
out
would
of character, say it.
I'm sorry. I thought that he would at least know what an inventor is.
Sure.
Maybe not. No, so I think he probably ran into some forest gnomes at some point, and those things are
Could have.
a lot.
So you follow the stream uphill to the base of the mountain, where waterfall erosion has carved out a natural concavity concavity, however you want to pronounce that. The roaring waterfall creates a cloud of mist as it plunges into a shallow pool of water, within which rise two small islands. Already did that. Red, green. So there are actually red, green, and purple mushrooms. So where you see the green is mushroom, not just like some kind of leaf or plant or whatever. So red and green on this one, purple and green on this one. Several cave openings, which I have told you about now, overlook the pool from rocky ledges 20 to 30 feet above. And the mountain blocks any sunlight from reaching this place. Okay, so I am still just going to say it's dim up on her. And I don't know why Gravedigger pulled the Axel token off of the... What's going on here? Why are you guys touching each other's tokens?
He wants... No? Oh, I'm not. Oh, I thought you were asking me what I was doing.
For a second, it looked like Gravedigger had picked up Axel's token and moved him off for the mushrooms. So, what do you guys want to do here?
Okay.
Oh.
My bad.
I want to basically look at the mushrooms, see if they are poisonous or not, I guess.
Okay. Give me a
Going up.
Yeah, give me a nature check. Flamel's gonna start going up.
So if you want the real explanation, basically he just has seen forest gnomes before, and he assumed that they're similar to them.
Okay.
Got a 10.
Okay. You haven't seen these kind of mushrooms before. You don't know much about them. You can't really glean much about them.
You tried to pick them, I guess.
Okay. Hold on a second. That's not in the book, so let me try to figure out what we're gonna do here.
I could look up a glowing mushroom species.
No, don't worry about it.
Maybe.
I'm not even sure they're glowing. They're just green, red, and purple. Green, yeah, red, green, and purple. So what's everybody else doing? GD, Kendrick, Agamak, you kind of just playing around the water?
Yep, I'm playing around the water. You know,
Slide the water.
nah, I'm just following the group.
You're following Flamel, the newbie?
No, I'm following GD.
GD, okay. Og is also apparently following. All right. Let's just. I'm gonna have you roll for it because as you, Axel, start to try to cut one of the mushrooms away or pick it or whatever, you get this. Look, can you see this little guy on the left now? Right here.
Oh, nice.
This little guy says, "What are you doing? Stop right there. These are our mushrooms."
Sorry. I didn't know that. I thought they were just mushrooms that were growing. I didn't know that they were farmed. Sorry. Just
Outsiders. Oy vey. Just don't, please.
I'll move away. He walks off from the mushrooms. Sorry.
And he goes back into his perch, kind of as the watchdog or whatever. You guys can't see him now, right? He's disappeared
No.
again. You can?
We cannot.
Can't.
Okay, good, cool. So, if you guys are making your way up the ramp, then let's start to show stuff.
That was rather interesting.
Oh yeah, did anybody want to talk to the gnome that popped out?
My character's embarrassed.
Roll for embarrassment damage.
With psychic damage, like
Yeah.
like vicious mockery.
You're right. Nothing. Nobody wanted to talk back to the gnome, ask him what's going. Okay, if you want to, that's fine.
Hey! Hey, little guy. Hey, voice. Hey, thing.
I'm having trouble moving him. I moved a shadow on accident. What? What do you want? You sound kind of like me.
Isn't that kind of weird? Just a little bigger, huh?
We don't really care about size around here.
It's not about the size, it's about what you do with it.
Did you say that loud enough for the gnome to hear?
Yes.
You're damn right.
Can't you not talk
Oh, okay.
Who?
Kendrick does.
right now? Please? Oh, Kendrick does. Sorry.
So what is this cave?
This is our home. This is Gnomengarde.
Oh. Well, what are you?
I'm a gnome.
Oh, wow, that's a pretty good name scheme you have there. We kind of do that back where I come from, too.
You name, like, your towns and stuff after the creatures that inhabit it?
I mean, sometimes.
Yeah. So what kind of
I'm
names
trying to
does
give you
your
a
home?
compliment.
Oh,
Riderland? Riderland?
I don't know. I didn't understand the compliment.
Oh, well, I'm just saying, like, you know, I think it's a nice name.
Well, thank you. I mean, I didn't come up with it, but thank you.
Of course. Um,
Alright.
so anyway, we're here to, like, find something. Would you be, like, willing to help us find something so we're not, you know, trampling your stuff up?
I mean, you're welcome to explore around. Like, just don't, destroy stuff. That, you know, if it doesn't try to destroy you first, I guess. But, like, yeah, mi casa, su casa is a thing I heard once. I don't really even know what language it is.
Speaking of that, what would want to destroy us around here? If you could give us some insight.
We're not actually sure. Oh, gotta go.
Well,
Okay then.
Incredibly helpful, but
well, now I'm a little bit scared. I don't know about you guys.
just go find this thing.
All right.
Yep, let's go find it.
I'm going to assume that y'all have let this newbie Flamel be the de facto leader for a bit, unless anybody.
I'm just
Yes,
I'm
I
just in the
can
back.
leave.
I'm in the back to be in the back because I'm scared.
Okay. I guess, you know, do your best for the most part to keep yourselves in marching order, or just tell me what you think the marching order would be, and if you would be breaking from it. Just, yeah. Ah,
I've been here before, though, so I would know
You-
where to go.
well, whether or not you've been here before would not mean that you would know where to go. I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
You don't know,
I'll
like,
leave.
Flamel does not know why this, like, what the item is in general that
Oh.
the,
But I know the structure of the place.
I mean, it is still, sorta, but also sorta not. But if you wanted to RP that with the group, like,
Could I possibly look to see which way has more worn like footprints, like which way that it usually went down?
it is all the same. Yeah, sorry. Even with a nat 20 perception check, it's all the same. It's all similarly.
I was, yeah.
I don't think there's anything special about this place aside from, like, I don't. It doesn't really tell. Oh, see, so the ceilings are 7 feet high. Sorry, Gravedigger, you're gonna be in danger of headbutting every ceiling everywhere.
Wait, how tall is Gravedigger?
The ceilings are 7 feet high.
And how
I'm
tall is
7
Grace?
feet tall.
Oh
He's 7 feet
god.
And
Neck
there's
problems.
there's illumination on all these walls by oil lanterns. attached, which you'll find out like quickly enough, attached to rope and pulley mechanisms. Make it easy for the gnomes to kind of lower them, to refill them with oil when they need to, and raise them back up.
So neither path looks like it's used more to get to somewhere.
No. It looks like you guys are going left. So or north at this point, so let's just go with it, right?
Oh, guys, why don't we split up?
No.
I hate you so much. We're gonna have to roll for initiative if you guys split up again.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think we're just going north.
You guys look like you were turned that way, so let's delete this fog. This is... Oh god, they're on different freaking pages. Of course they are. You see a dining room. Several dining tables and chairs, sized for small folk. A stout wooden cabinet against the east wall holds tin, dishware, and utensils.
It does look like it's been used, right? Like it's not.
These guys
like
live. They
abandoned.
live here. This is not the dwarven excavation.
Okay,
These
just
guys
making
still,
sure.
they still occupy.
Wrong fella.
Just making sure we
Please
might
don't
be going
destroy
the right
any of
way.
these.
Gravedigger's a little offended, but he's like, it's not. He's not destructive.
At this point, I probably have more weapons than him, but
Bold of Flamel to assume that Gravedigger is a destructive force after just meeting him this morning, but
He's not clumsy.
my
All right.
character's kind of clumsy.
yeah. We continuing to search. You guys want?
Yeah, I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna do an investigation check for like looking for like traps, because I'm worried about this whole situation. I don't like tight enclosed areas. Oh,
Okay. Yeah. Give me an investigation trap check. Investigation check. Checking for traps. Investigation trap.
an 18. Any traps?
Sorry, GD. What were you saying?
I said, do I have to make a con save for my neck not
No.
breaking? Well,
Okay, I got an 18 looking for traps.
You find no traps in this room.
Good.
GD, do you want to make like a? It would actually, you
dexterity.
con save isn't a
Off the
bad
top of my head.
idea, because it would be a concentration check to concentrate on keeping your neck down the whole time, maybe. But nah, we're good.
Does it look like I wouldn't fit in any of these chairs?
They are all sized for small folk, and you are most definitely not a small folk. It's like it's like an adult trying to sit in a kiddie chair.
Okay. So
Super not fun.
I can't in it technically, but
Sure.
no. Okay.
I
Guess we're
mean,
moving along.
yeah, if you want to. Your character choice, bud. All right, where we going? Give me
I
one.
want to know what this is.
Which this down there? That would probably be kind of just like a side desk thing. Roughly like half the height. Like this would go almost up to the ceiling, but these would probably be like where you put your keys when you get home, kind of thing.
Oh, I want to look through it.
Okay.
Open some shit.
Okay. It doesn't really take much to open drawers and look into them, so you just find kind of your lesser used dining stuff. So like if this is all plates and utensils and stuff like that, maybe there's a gravy boat or something like that in here.
Grave.
Gravy boat? Is that a oh, shut up. I forgot who was saying that for a second. I'm like, why would Agamok make a grave joke?
My character would look back. Please don't touch anything. We don't want to get in trouble.
Oh, he said that he'd make ourselves at home, so that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna open up the next one.
Did I
My
say that?
character gets anxious.
Flamel will back up here and see
Mi
where this
casa,
is.
you casa.
Oh, that's true. I did the Mi Casa Su Casa bullshit. All right, Flamel, you would see there is a door there. Yeah. Sorry, you see a door, in this northern hall. Og,
Excuse me.
anything else that you can think of that would be maybe like those little corn, corn on the cob dishes where they're like, I don't know what everybody else has had in their kitchens growing up, but I'm pulling oddities out of my head. Just like well used kitchen stuff. Like this is your most commonly used stuff, and then this would be kind of like your lesser used.
Nothing of importance.
No, really, no. But you might be getting an idea of how this race and group of people like lives, and for who your character is, maybe that's important. All right, so yeah, Flamel's found a door. You guys would also see down this path because you crossed it. It's just a path so far. We going north? Are we doing anything with the door? Are we going east into this path? What are we doing?
Yes, into the... Oh, I should let others.
I'm gonna just follow the group because I'm not trying to split up again.
Hey, new guy, we're all kind of sitting back here. What's going on up there?
Did Flamel go to get his laundry this time? Oh, there we go.
Sorry. Now it's done.
Okay.
Was I asked the question?
Yeah, you're kind of at the door. So do you guys? Everybody seems to be following you for now.
Oh. I use Mage Hand to open the door. And no one sees me do it. No one hears me do it. And it's completely invisible.
Nice. You have the
Okay.
force.
Why
gonna
do they
use the
not
force.
see or hear you do it? Do you have no verbal?
The telekinetic feat lets
Oh.
me cast Mage Hand without
was-
somatic or verbal components.
That was your free
And it's
feed.
invisible.
Okay. The funny thing is, like, you're opening a door with Mage Hand that you're still like right next to. So unless it's a touch-based trap, then whatever. But all right, you open the door.
Who knows?
And-
Could be hot.
Yeah, it could be. You could get a little bit of burn damage. This kitchen that you've opened the door to is furnished with gnomes in mind, so everything is either close to the floor or readily reachable by tugging on an overly complicated rope and pulley mechanism. There are 5 rock gnome recluses in here. And
Hi.
yeah, they're busy. They're hold on. Let me fuck, this is going to be complicated. So, uses a poker to stoke the fire on a hot stove. Okay. So this is, you guys don't know this yet, but you haven't asked their names. I could have done this earlier.
Gnomes in there.
But yeah, sorry. So you see 5 gnomes here. Well, Flamel sees 5 gnomes here. In a kitchen.
Do we hear
Greetings.
anything?
Hi, the door just opened in front of me.
They don't really just open. We don't have like pressure switches, or it's not like Star Trek, which I don't know what that is, but it's not like it.
I'm just saying what I saw. The door just opened in front of me.
Okay. Can we help you with anything?
Yes. The nearby village sent us over here asking. The nearby village asked us to come over here and talk with your leader, king, for a favor.
Well, that's going to be a problem because our leader will not leave. They won't leave their room.
Pray tell why?
Um, I'm trying to figure out, if this is the point where blah, blah, blah. We haven't been kept in the know. We kind of just do our work, but we don't really know why. I mean, you could ask somebody else who's who like our job is here. You could ask somebody else who's closer to the leaders.
And where can we possibly find them? So that
Oh,
we could.
just keep following the tunnels.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And the food smells delicious.
Thank you.
And I turn back to my friends and I back.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Oh, we're getting close.
Axel,
I would look at Flamel if they're not. Say, so what happened? Did they say where their leader is?
No, but someone else knows. And it's somewhere down this way.
Okay.
okay,
Oh,
I guess
sorry.
we're heading to the darkness.
Yeah, you are urged. Yeah, I was right. Oh, I was basically right. I didn't say it the exact way they would have said it, I guess, in the book, but you are urged just further down into the cave tunnel. Okay. All right. You unlock this foggy area. You can see a path to the right there, a path to the south.
No, guys, I really think we should split up this time.
Okay.
I don't really think
I'll
so.
go this way,
but
then.
okay if you think
No,
so.
no.
Gravedigger has walked into this area, so he would see. Different page bullshit. Parked in the alcoves in this otherwise empty room are two gnomish contraptions. Each resembles a crab with a barrel for a shell. 6 articulated legs. I actually have a token for this that I found online. So we would do probably like here, and here. Each resembles a crab with a barrel for a shell, 6 articulated metal legs, and a pair of forward-facing pincer claws. Yeah, and that's all you see from your vantage point.
Can I spend some time examining how this contraption is made?
Sure. Give me an investigation check. Excuse you.
That'll be an 8. Wait. Just an 8.
Okay. They look like crabs made of metal with a barrel that if you knock on the barrel you do get a hollowness to it, but that's normal for a barrel. So that's about all you get.
Excuse me.
We're doing anything else in this room? Algamak is leaving.
Yes.
Thank you for
Going
thank you for
down
doing
this
one
way.
square. I like the speed with which you're going. It's helpful for me.
Just come
So
to here and say, excuse me.
yeah.
Hey, there's some crabs over here, and we're very curious. What are those things in there?
Oh, you found our barrel crabs.
Yeah, is that something that we should like avoid touching, or I mean,
Oh.
you know, they look kind of cool.
I mean, like don't like hurt them, but or don't try to damage them or anything. But they're just what we use. We came up with these contraptions a long time ago. They help us kind of move objects that we can't lift by ourselves. They're very strong for that. You know, they can lift and manipulate stuff that we just can't, even with like 4 of us.
Oh wow. I mean, so how do you use it? That's very interesting.
We just crawl inside, and you know, there's levers and stuff inside. It's like a control pit.
Ah, awesome. Well, I appreciate your helpfulness. Sorry to bother.
Oh, you weren't a bother. Happy day.
Have a good one.
You too. During this...
Gravedigger fit?
Fuck no. During this 30 seconds of Algamok talking to the gnomes, would you guys have done anything different?
They probably head on down that way.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me manipulate some more fog. Yeah, you find the path continues. You have kind of sort of gone back more or less to where you came from, which is, you know, fine. You're exploring. We will take a break in about half an hour, by the way, so. GD is continuing to go on. We got this room, which G has come across, which, let me just get into my notes, please. Bolted to the floor of this room is a rotating platform equipped with 4 heavy crossbows that reload automatically. You don't know that, but whatever. Above the crossbows is at a height of 6 feet is a chair equipped with... Yeah, it's a chair. You see some pedals. There is a rock gnome recluse here. And it's in the chair. Yeah, so they are in the center. They're in the chair. And
I see it now. It's got crossbows on all 4 sides.
okay. Well, this is fun. Okay, so yeah. You see her. I'm gonna go with it's a her. You see her. Notice you get in the room. You see her pulling on levers, pressing pedals, etc., to turn a crossbow, one of the 4, to where it's facing you. You see her reach toward another lever, and you see her pull the lever. And yeah. Hold on just a second, please.
No.
Can I use telekinesis to move the arrow?
If this is the marching order you guys think that you're in, I'm not entirely sure you can see through the giant that is Gravedigger.
I'm just glad I'm in the way of that.
Character.
Oh yeah,
Right
or
around the
through
corner.
actually. All right. Unfortunately, I rolled a 4, so that's only gonna be 9 to hit. Does that hit you, Gravedigger?
A 9 to hit? Let me check.
Please be thorough.
Carry the 10. No.
Carry the
So, the first crossbow bolt is fired wide She has not had much chance to use this before. She's kind of new to it. Goes wide, streaks past all of you, and like pings bring, right into this wall over here. So everybody at this point would have seen this crossbow bolt, like a big crossbow bolt, like thick, like from a ballista, pierce into this wall. And she says, "Oh, fuck me." And I guess let's roll some initiative.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a mistake. I was like, oh, okay.
Well, you know what? We'll hold off on initiative. What's happening after this?
I draw my weapon.
I go in front of Gravedigger and say, "Calm down." And I put my hands at both of them. Calm down, both of you. We're not here to cause any trouble.
Okay, by the way, I'm wrong. Roll initiative.
Okay.
Ah,
I just want to
Copy.
move in front.
Good
So
try.
you
Good
just go
try,
back
Axel.
there. You just go back there.
I
Well, now
got
we're
a
going to be
12.
wanted here.
I got a 16.
Who
what?
that
Where?
was-
Not a
Sorry.
15.
Was that Kendrick 16?
Yes, sir.
Grave
Get
Digger
her done.
12.
Got a 14.
That's why
Sounds
Axel's
very
14.
offensive.
Immediately.
Get her done. Yes, sir.
We don't sound like that.
It'll be
13
13 for Flamel.
Flamel 13. Og.
10. Or sorry, 10. That's
10.
10 right there.
Yes,
I
sir.
could-
Yeah, it's a tenner.
With a free action, I guess I would probably say, please don't kill them. We don't want to be wanted here. We're
Hey,
doing
if they
good
fire
things
at
like
me,
that.
I'm a fire back.
At this point in time, Gravedigger,
Right.
go ahead and give me a perception roll as well.
Okay. Perception. Oh, so close. 9.
Okay, yeah, you don't notice anything strange about this this here gnome. All right. First up is Kendrick. Kendrick, you saw a bolt. It pierced the wall. It's close to you've heard Axel, I think, try to say something to Gravedigger and this cohort right here about, maybe we can reason with this person, blah blah blah.
Yeah. Okay. That's kind of a risky play. Could do that. How would I be able? Like, how would I go about moving around the group?
Well,
'Cause it seems pretty congested right
yeah,
now.
well, we call them difficult terrain during combat, so it costs an extra double the movement through them, basically.
Okay, I have 35.
You have 35. I guess so.
So that would cost. It would be 20. No,
Be
40. 40. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, I don't got all that.
You could probably end up right here.
Instead, I'm gonna move my bat. Make my bat.
Your bat doesn't go through difficult terrain going through us because he's tiny.
Yeah,
and he's
okay.
also flying. I'm gonna make Batman. I can click on him. Oh.
He's a size changing bat.
Okay, Batman's gonna fly. He has how much movement? Exactly
30
feet.
probably.
So 20. So here's 20. And then realize here, 25. And I'm going to use my Find Familiar thing to be able to cast Inflict Wounds through him.
Is that a target you can see? Or is it like an attack roll? Like
Let me read
read
it.
that first part of the spell.
independently of you, but obey.
Melee. Melee spell attack.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't require you being able to see the target.
While your familiar is in 100 feet of you.
Well, I guess it's if you're casting it from your familiar, then your familiar can see the target. Yeah, whatever. Just give me an attack roll.
Finally,
Then.
you can cast touch spells through your familiar.
Yeah, give me
Your
a target.
target, your familiar must be within 100 feet of you, and
Yeah, I know
must be-
most. I know most of it. I just want. I know. So yeah, give me an attack roll. It's, inflict wounds is an attack roll, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay.
And is this on the gnome or on the ballista?
I don't even think it'd work on the ballista. I think it has to be a living thing.
Okay.
So, yeah, on the gnome. Does a 17 hit the gnome?
It does.
Gnome's gonna die.
18 necrotic damage.
I guess now we have to fight through this place.
The fucking shit. Hold on.
God.
Yeah, that's inflict wounds right there.
Well, yeah, I knew it was a big. Yeah, you pumped out. You pumped out a good spell.
Yeah.
God, dude.
Yeah, the gnome is for sure like totes dead, yo.
Okay, so when I kill something with a necromancy spell, I gain. See, I'm not even low. Never mind. But I do gain hit points when I kill something, but that's not right now. I don't even have.
It's not right now because you're not that level
Yeah,
yet.
because I'm full health. No, 'cause I'm full health.
Isn't it temp hit points?
Oh, is it?
I don't know. Just read it. Make sure.
You gain hit points. Yeah, no, it's not temp.
Okay.
Who's
Okay.
getting a call?
Kendrick is. All right. Well, yeah. That's the end of this encounter. The gnome is still there, but dead.
Jeez.
Collapsed in the chair.
I'll check their
Axel's
pulse.
having him.
Axel's
I'm
what?
off.
I don't know how Axel's going to react because this person was probably just trying to protect their home, and now he may or may not be considered a murderer.
I mean, you didn't do the murdering, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah, they didn't see who murdered them, so they would just assume it was all of us.
Well,
Maybe.
I don't know what the law is like here, but there
If
was
someone shoots
no
at me, I'm gonna shoot
reasonable.
back.
There was no reasonable danger to be shooting a ballista at me.
If someone
You-
shoots at me, I
Well,
will shoot back, no matter
I
the
did not have a
situation.
weapon drawn.
You are a very scary giant mummy man, but
That's a good point.
Yeah,
Hey,
you are pretty scary.
maybe
if
she
this-
heard about you.
If this goes
That was-
to trial, I will
Self-defense.
say that it was self-defense.
Is there a spot here that we could hide the body in?
In this
Actually, how does the
room,
body look after doing inflict wounds on it?
give me either a perception or investigation check from Kendrick, who asked about the body, and then a perception or investigation check from Flamel for finding a place in this room to hide a
Ooh,
body.
21. Got a 21 on the investigation.
21. Oh, this sucks actually a little bit. You notice that the eyes are a bit like bloodshot, and there is some weird like foamy kind of stuff around the mouth,
Oh, does she have rabies or some shit?
and you would probably not attribute either of those things to her death specifically.
Shit. Do I know anything about that? Or do I have to look too?
Yeah, give me a check too.
I rolled a
Uh,
16 to finding a place to hide the body.
In this
Okay.
room, no. There's nowhere to hide a body.
Alright,
That
I'm
should have
gonna
been a
make
19.
I'm gonna make
Okay.
you guys deal with what I did, so I'll be back. I'll be right back.
GD, you have
I rolled-
you've been around enough death as well with your 19 roll. You would also know that this is not commonly what happens when somebody like dies. It most likely was there before. Like between the two of you, you would probably be able to, if you would communicate at all, you could come up with the fact that maybe this gnome was like out of her fucking mind and just really wanted to use this contraption, and you were there.
Does inflict wounds just like kill them? Does it like not do anything to them?
It's
Like, how does inflict
necrotic,
wounds work?
I believe. So like necrotic is all about decaying flesh. Maybe you'd see like black running up their veins, that kind of stuff. It's like dark damage. It's the opposite of radiant, basically.
Instead of holy damage,
Yeah,
it's
radiant.
basically evil. I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation to turn off all the torches, and I'm gonna telekinetically move this gnome's body to this corner of the. Just gonna
You're
keep shoving
thorough.
it.
Are we trying to hide this? Hide this thing?
Yes.
Oh, okay. How much of that gnome looks edible?
Jesus Christ, I'm about to punch you, but also Axel is now terrified. He doesn't.
I
Hey,
honestly don't.
he
I don't. What? Okay, so what's
No,
Agumok's diet?
The only thing that I could find on plasmoids is that they eat food through osmosis. So somehow they
Absorbing
consume
it.
food by absorbing it.
Like an
So I'd
amoeba.
assume anything that he could fucking use to create ATP in his body would probably be fair game.
Adenosine triphosphate, right?
Yeah.
Why do I remember that? Fucking weird.
Science.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I turned off the torches before he does this.
Torches
for
are
sure.
gone. So okay, let's get the order of operations here correct. So Flamel turned off the torches and wanted to start telekinetically moving the body where?
To this corner.
Into
over
the
here.
corner. Okay. Agumok, you said out loud, like, should I consume it or what?
No, I'm asking you.
Okay.
As a DM.
Did you
If I
say
were
anything to the
come over
group?
here? All I said is, are we trying to hide this thing?
Okay, that's what I okay. Fuck, dude.
Flamel said yes. Flamel said yes.
And Axel is getting sick.
No, not.
He
No.
hasn't seen the body being devoured yet.
I won't actually get sick from him devouring the body, but I am more just not knowing what I should do at this moment because he.
Does anybody want to share
like
any of the
guys-
information they gathered about this gnome with Axel? If you see him getting visibly
Also,
like mortified.
It also he feels like he has a moral obligation to tell them what happened.
Okay.
I'm just trying to hide the body. It's not our fault they attacked, but it's also.
Right.
All right,
so-
how sturdy does the floor look? Wait, okay, Ugamox already said something.
Yeah. Og,
So,
I don't know anything about the plasmoid's diet. This is not food. Like normal beings don't really just eat a dead body without. We should probably make a decision, I guess, about this, because
I think he would be able to because one, he isn't human, and two, he's a amoeba.
I mean, hey, dude.
I also do think that he would be able to just eat it
I-
because
yeah.
there are
It would take a
carnivorous
while,
races.
probably.
Yeah, the body would be in there, and we wouldn't be able to smell it or hear what's going on,
okay,
but the body would be hidden.
okay.
I can send you this link of this thing I found. It
Go
does
go
say-
ahead and go ahead and send it to me. It might influence this decision, but I will
Yeah.
also crowdsource this because it's fun. It's morbid and
I
fun.
will say that it would be possible because amoebas really just almost eat anything that
Yeah.
would fit into their
You would find it in the ecology section of this totally super duper not fan made Wikipedia.
I would just say
Oh, hey.
I would just say look up what amoebas do.
Thank you for the link going right to that section. I like that.
You're really ending.
Oh, fuck me. All right. Sure.
Let's all pitch in.
We've decided that you're a medium creature, right?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So you could, and if everybody's gonna like stand around, like, okay, yes, you could, and you would also know that if you were visible, like if your body was visible, anybody would see the thing inside of you slowly dissolving. But you have
Right.
But you have clothing.
Yeah.
So-
So how this would play out is
But-
I would slip through my clothing, absorb this thing, and then put my clothing on while in my rigid form, which would just take a little bit.
Is the clothing still gonna fit though? Because your mass will increase.
No,
By
the mass
a
doesn't
whole-
increase.
No,
it's
he's
just
not
in
wrong.
my body.
He's not wrong there.
Your,
I like the
your
physics of
mass
that.
is around it. You're around him. You're not
However,
sharing
like,
the space.
these are
No, it's
gnomes.
inside of me. It's not going
Ew.
around me. And
But you don't
If
I
you
lose
make. I don't.
mass.
Ha- I don't
Gnome
make.
is small.
I can lose mass, but in order to make more mass, it takes longer.
But
Which
when
is
you
in
drop like
race feet.
when you drop like a rock in a cup of water, the water spills out. You know.
Yeah, but this isn't that because.
Wait.
rigid.
Hold on. Talk that race feat you're talking about. What do you mean you can lose mass?
Oh, I can just straight up like exhume a piece of me, which would kind of like die off basically, and I would become a small creature. And it takes time to.
Oh, I
increase
did
my
not
mass
know that.
back.
That's
I
interesting.
Now,
believe.
I'm not saying that you would have more slime. I'm saying that you would be trying to contain
No.
a whole person inside you.
He
No, no,
Gravedigger.
What he's what he's
Uh-huh.
saying is that yes, the mass does get put in, but he can also expel the same amount of mass, so
Yeah.
he still keeps his figure.
But what would happen to
The
that?
thing
What do you?
about gnomes-
You know what?
Sorry.
If you do it, it's up to you.
Sorry, but gnomes are small creatures,
Yep.
and he's a medium
Yeah.
creature.
Yep. That part we've
Wanted to
established.
remind you about that.
So you would lose. You'd have to become
I
a
think
small
so.
guy
Is that how
after
this works?
right?
So
Let me figure
Alright.
this out.
I'm
I don't want to
okay.
just lie to lie.
No, you're good. If
Let me-
like plasmoids can alter their mass and weight as well as their form, it's done by absorbing a lot of food and drink and growing, blah blah. Blah. I'm okay with you being able to shed. If you want to shed the same amount, more or less, of body mass as this gnome is in mass, then
A lot of math.
it's yeah. Well, it's like gnomes are not
Gnomes
big.
are
They're,
scrawny.
yeah, they're like 2 to 3 feet, 40 to 50 pounds. They're not
But
a
like
lot.
if that's
But let me finish
I
before you say what you're saying, because it is going to leave this pool of ooze equivalent to the size of this gnome somewhere. And Gravedigger, you can go ahead and say your thing, Gravedigger, because I'm curious.
okay. Wait for like in response to this,
Whatever.
like the out of character conversation we're having.
Yeah, whatever. This is out of character for now. Yeah.
I was like thinking, holy shit, dude. I literally bury people. Come on. That's my whole thing.
So this is in character now.
No, okay, but I just think it's funny. But I was thinking like a whole small individual is a lot of mass. Like that would be about half of you, right?
Half of me? Fuck no.
No. Well,
What?
we
I
okay.
weigh, like,
Hold on.
200 pounds.
See, we have not established how much a plasmoid weighs, which is a whole other fucking conversation.
Well, And
would-
so I don't know about the whole. I know that I can extrude pieces myself, but there actually is not a racial trait like I had
Yeah, for
said
weight.
previously. It was a different thing.
Okay.
But for weight, it is said that they typically fall around like a humanoid, any normal humanoid.
So 180-ish.
Right. So I have them set to 6'2", 201 pounds. That makes
I don't think it would be 101 pounds. I forget how much
200.
weight is
200.
made by bone.
Oh. I wonder if bone
He
density,
doesn't
because
have any
bones are
bones.
kind of like, they're not hollow, but they're not like completely filled all the way through. They're, you know,
Not
crystalline
much,
kind of
doesn't-
structure.
I would say
No
just
way.
scale up the weight of a amoeba in real life, like to
40
the size
pounds?
of what it would be now.
They eat by enveloping food like an amoeba, and that's okay. That's fucking...
I mean,
guess
the
it's
height and
not
weight,
the
you don't really need to do that
I just
scientifically.
scale it
'cause
up.
No,
it's in the
fine.
book.
Okay, so you're 6'2", which I did not. I didn't really know what your height was, but it doesn't play a factor for the most part. You said 201.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, you can. We'll say she. From what you guys have done, your perception investigation, whatever checks on her, she's gone a little bit rabid. Is a good word for it. Rabies, we'll just say it's kind of like rabies. It makes you hydrophobic, as far as I know. So she probably wasn't drinking a lot of water, probably dehydrated, so she doesn't have the water weight. Probably wasn't focusing on eating food a whole lot. So we'll say she's on the lower range of a gnome's size. So 40.
I love how much effort we're putting into this.
I live for this shit. Physics is my jam, yo. We'll say she's
That's
about
so
40
cool.
I'd
pounds.
say if it's underweight, I would say like 30.
35. Split
40
difference.
pounds is the lowest that they can go.
Sure. 35. And your clothing, if you wanted to just absorb her and then not extrude that extra mass yet, your clothing would have some bulges, probably in the midsection. But then again, a lot of regular people have bulges in their midsection.
I as Gravedigger, can I put a hand on Ugamak's shoulder?
Well, this hasn't happened yet. We are still going through what Agamak would know as far as his character absorbing and slowly digesting this thing. So now you know.
I know.
So Agamak, now you know the decision is. What would you do? Would you be talking to Flamel? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, so knowing that, it's like, well, I can just eat it.
Flamel will look at you.
Then
Well, Flamel will look at you because he has a mask on.
he's silent.
Is this not like a good thing? I mean, it's that. I mean, you eat chicken and cows.
Gravedigger will put a hand on Ugamak's shoulder and then kind of like tap the ground with a shovel that he has on him.
Oh, I mean,
Kinda-
yeah, you can do that too. I'm just trying to be helpful.
I don't see why he would waste the food though, but I am more scared of how they're going to react, and two, I feel like I have a moral obligation to tell them what happened.
That's
Sorry
in
for
character,
interrupting.
huh?
Yeah, that's in character.
I mean, I think we're morally obligated to defend ourselves. I don't know that we really have to say what happened.
Well,
But I mean, hey, you
still,
know, if that's what you
they're
feel like
going
you
to-
need to do,
I
I
feel
would.
like they're going. I just want to make sure. Just want to make sure that wouldn't cause any trouble with the rest of you. I know that they did attack us first. I just feel like I should tell them. Also, would my character be able to know that they probably had some type of disease?
I don't think
yeah.
that has been voiced to you by either Gravedigger or I think Kendrick was the other one to inspect the
Yeah.
body. because I don't think they said it out loud, because Gravedigger doesn't say anything out loud, and Kendrick. So you can ask, or you can check.
I don't know how to ask them without being metagamey.
You can ask just the group in general, like if anybody noticed anything weird, or you can check.
Oh, well, isn't it already consumed?
Nope.
No.
Oh, I guess I walk over to it because I see that it's. I guess from a glance, just look and see. Oh, it's kind of dehydrated, and then just we're kind of dehydrated.
Well,
and just,
give me a medicine. What have I done in the past? Medicine, investigation, whatever.
You did perception,
Probably
but I
a
think
medicine.
medicine would actually be pretty good.
Medicine probably be better. Medicine might.
15. I don't know what that will do.
So medicine gives you the perception part of it a little bit, and also, yeah, you would definitely know that this gnome was a little bit like rocked out of her mind. I would say, like I said, a little bit rabies-ish, foaming, bloodshot eyes.
Well, it looks like it had a disease, so us killing it probably helped a little bit more than it harmed them. They might have I don't know how people react to. How do people usually react to you killing people that might be like family, things like that, but they have like a disease that cannot be cured? He doesn't really know.
I'd still be mad. They'd probably still be mad. I mean, here's the thing, right? So, I mean, do you have family?
I only have my mother.
So let's say your mom got sick and then someone killed her without talking to you about it. Like, how would you feel?
Yeah, I guess I would feel pretty upset. I would want to know.
Right. And some people, even if, like, let's say your mom attacked someone and then they killed them, I mean, some people would still be mad about that. You know, even if you're morally right or wrong, emotion isn't always, like, senseful.
I guess he would he would say, well, I'm gonna try my best to explain what happened to them. It kind of feels wrong not to let them know at least. I'll be right back.
Can you let me know as soon as my character would believe he's out of earshot?
For like whispering to the rest of the group,
Yeah.
he's out. And Axel, pause where you are for a second, okay?
Okay, he's gonna go tell these people, I know that you could dig a grave, I don't know how fast you're at it, let me just eat this thing. And we just say it never happened. Thoughts?
Flamella just stunned still.
Gravedigger. Oh shoot! All right, Gravedigger's gonna point at Ugamak.
Okay, I'm gonna just pop through my armor and put this body inside me.
I didn't really explain it well, but what he is planning to do is like tell them that something happened and not
I got you.
Did anything wrong.
Wait.
I got you. We're gonna get to that.
I wanted them to know what they were. I think I was misunderstood on what I was doing.
Okay. Then do you think that you would have said something different to the group?
I felt like I would say, like, I'm going to tell them basically what happened in that their friend had a serious illness and for some reason attacked us, and then we were forced to kill them.
So, if that had been what you had said, I'm still going to take this course of action.
Wait,
okay.
So
Gravedigger
wants to send a message
to
Ugamak real quick before he strips himself to eat. And he wants to relay a message, pretty much saying that it's he'll just be in a normal, guy voice. Just I'm not 100% sure if it's the best idea to hide the body when they know there's supposed to be a body.
Okay. I mean, if we want to take ownership, that's fine too.
And then he'll continue. The longest conversation he's ever had.
Well,
He'll say, he says, if anything goes wrong, I'm willing to take the blame since I was in the front.
I'll just eat it later. Thank you. Sorry to
oh gosh
make the
darn it.
suggestion. And I'll stand over here.
I guess technically she got 2 attacks per round on the giant crossbow, but it still wouldn't fucking hit you, so it doesn't matter.
So did she shoot twice?
Yeah,
Okay, so there's like 2 bolts in the wall behind.
the first one would have missed. The second one would have not missed you, but you would have been able. Are you using your 2-handed axe at this point, or?
Yeah, I have a 19 AC right now.
God, we do have to nerf that frickin' food. It would just be one more, but yeah, you would have been able to like parry that one. We'll say.
Okay, so did that one like fall on the floor, or did it also kind of like mark the wall?
I would say you probably would have
After I
parried
parried.
it like to the left or right, whichever your decision would be. It doesn't really matter, and it would have. So yeah, 2 bolts would have been fired. One stuck in the wall there, and then the other would have just not stuck in a wall, but like be on the ground, clanging, whatever. Anyway,
Okay, cool.
it doesn't change a
There's
whole
some
lot
proof.
aside from 2 shots at you aside from just the one.
Wait.
Sorry, what?
No. Lamel's still stunned right now.
Okay, we are going to take this opportunity to take our break. As always, the break is a little bit shorter than, I don't remember if it ends up being shorter or longer than I usually intend it to be, but I'm just gonna make a drink, go to the restroom, come back. So, 15 minutes.
Very much.
15
that's
sound good? Nobody's
Might be less.
Oh, yeah, might be less. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. I'll see you guys soon.
Alrighty.
It's been great.
No,
being
yeah,
in this
no.
mode,
I
but-
just
Yeah, do you guys want me to stop the audio recording for the break, or do you care?
Sure.
Sure, let it go, or sure, stop it?
Yeah, go ahead and stop it just in case. You
Yeah.
never know with these weirdos.
Yeah, let me
Ah,
flip
okay.
to be right back, and I think that's no audio.
Oh, did the recording miss the talk of eating the body?
No, we went to break, and I asked everybody if they wanted to have the recording stop. I think we should have kept recording because it was a good conversation, but whatever, it's fine. You're all gonna miss it if you look back years later and like, what did we say during that 15-minute time period? But if you want to change this, you're welcome to. But I think like inflict wounds is like it's necrotic, and necrosis is like the decaying of material. So flesh might be kind of coming off in like little bits and pieces, like so patchwork maybe a little bit. You might see like the veins and stuff like blacken or dark purple or something like that. So obvious. I would say obvious signs of that kind of damage.
Out of character though.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, sorry.
Go ahead.
Out of character though, I do know that I think that that is a virus. So you using inflict wounds would
rabies?
do nothing with rabies. I'm pretty sure is a virus.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm pretty sure you using inflict wounds would do nothing to it because it's not living. So it's still in the body, and
the
I
rabies.
don't think cooking it would really help.
Okay.
Well, he's describing it in.
So far, nobody's
like
talking
it's-
about cooking
like
this
it's
body.
like rabies.
No, we
I
talked
heard
about
some people were.
Okay.
second.
You guys talked about what would happen if you ate a body that was cooked after having rabies in it, but that's not the actual in-character discussion. So
No.
Also,
Anyway.
So would
I'm
it be
pretty
easier
sure
to chop it into cubes to feed it to Ugamak?
no,
it would be
it's,
easier. Yeah, sure, it would be. But I
But also,
don't
there
have
would
to.
be blood everywhere.
yeah.
Okay.
And
Well,
Save
no, no,
some
no,
for
no, no.
later.
I could drain it of the blood, leave it as a husk, and Ogumok could absorb it.
Ah.
the rabies is in the blood also. So
Why
you
would
be
you-
getting rabies?
That's a good point.
Do
Really?
vampires even feed on dead things? Don't you feed on the living?
I don't
It's
think it would.
recently
I
dead.
think it's recently dead. It's only
But-
been dead for like 10 minutes.
And
The heart's
also,
not
if you're
pumping.
immortal.
I guess.
Well,
If you're immortal, you
The
would
blood's
probably-
going somewhere.
I guess the blood is still warm. I don't know.
So how realistic is death in this game?
Okay. Okay.
You- Mhm.
Here's what you guys know so far. And we can do one at a time talking because there is some cross talking, which I'm enjoying that everybody's active and wanting to participate in this
I'm
discussion.
so excited.
Okay.
Is that the baby again?
So I don't know what you just said. What did you say?
The baby's on the map again.
Who the fuck keeps putting a baby on the map?
The baby. It's the baby.
It's underneath
Wait,
Kendrick.
where's the baby?
It's underneath Kendrick.
Is it? Oh, it is.
Oh God. No, seriously, who keeps putting a fucking baby on the map? It has to be
Anyone-
somebody in here.
Anyone want to come forward?
OIP
I heard
32.
Gravedigger laugh.
Yeah.
I heard Gravedigger laugh.
To be honest, I think it's Gravedigger.
I just hope it's not
Sorry.
someone's
posted
actual
this
baby.
Someone posted the baby?
It's
sorry.
it's cheeseburger. You know?
I'm sorry if you hear barking and growling. My dog wants to go on a walk.
Hey,
right
like
now.
I said,
Hey,
if you guys can do your best to keep your mics muted or push to talk while you're not talking, this yeah. Okay. What you know so far. The gnomes are recluses, but they do have alliances with humans and dwarves. So they're known to do business, and they invited you in. They invited you to look around. Like, yeah, just go ahead. Like, yeah, just walk around. So they've been hospitable so far. All of the ones you've met, aside from this one. You do know the body is showing signs of being mad or having rabies, whatever you want to call it. There's something obviously wrong with the body.
They had the crazies.
They had the crazies. As far as anything else that you would know, I don't think there is anything else. Also, I know I'm assuming this, and I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, it's okay. but I'm assuming so far. So Axel's character choice, I think, is literally perfect for his character. And I think that most of the discussion that you guys have had about like doing something else has been also very perfect. And I just wanted to say that it has been a pleasure listening to all of this.
Oh, inspiration for
Yeah, I was
everyone.
gonna say, you trying to give us inspiration?
I'm pretty sure you guys already all have it.
I don't think I do.
No.
Because
I don't
I
know.
told you guys after session 1, I'm pretty sure that you guys all had inspiration for session
I don't
0.
remember that.
Oh, well, but I just gave it. I just asked.
Did
I
I
put it on
did
there.
I not?
I don't remember.
Hold on.
How do you add that?
You
It's-
just go to your sheet.
Yeah, there's a
and
button.
like next to your walking speed. You're supposed to be at the top. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so about this body. There's a lot of
Hold
ways
on,
we
hold
could. There's a
on,
lot
hold
of
on, hold on.
different.
I could have sworn that I gave you all. Oh, okay, that's about bits and shit. Hold on.
Inspiring.
Oh shit! No, I gave my Ninja Turtle group inspiration after that first session. My bad. Okay, I got that mixed up. My bad then.
Wow.
I know you guys just aren't as cool. No, you guys are so much more interactive.
To be
I'm
honest,
loving
we're
it.
not as cool as the Teenage Mutant Turtles, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I still have that one shot that has not been finished. If anybody wants to do a TMNT like Saturday one, no. Anyway,
Well, if it has a crossover with Power Rangers, that would be cool too.
fuck, that would be
That's an
cool.
idea.
I want to
That
drive some
would be badass.
Megazords.
Power
Turtle
Rangers,
Megazord.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's comics
I mean,
for it.
the Ninja Turtles would get wiped out in seconds, but whatever. Anyway, they're just Ninja Turtles, dude. They don't have Zords.
But the comics they get they do get stuff, so it's pretty
Yeah,
sick.
and
Okay.
in the most recent show, the animated show, they did get some powers. The powers are
Yeah,
pretty
that's
fucking
true.
cool.
That's
So
true.
I have been
who
told I
knows
should
what
watch
happens.
that. I've been told it's good.
I'm not
good.
gonna say you should watch it, but you should definitely watch some of the fight scenes. The
Do you
whole
know-
show
Good
isn't great,
animation.
but the fight scenes are fire.
Which service is it on?
I think
Streaming?
Hulu.
Okay, cool.
I
Okay.
think Hulu.
Okay. As Axel is walking off to talk to the gnomes in the kitchen, and nobody stopped him, or really tried to, you guys were having a discussion, and let's play out like the last dregs of that discussion. I think is kind of where we stopped. What's happening with the body? Like, what are you guys doing?
We have a few options. There's a lot of different ways we could go with it. We could go with the just telling the truth, like, oh, they shot at us, so we shot back. You know, we're not inclined to investigate every person who attacks us. You know, self-defense. Or we could get rid of the body, lie, say
Big guy
that
told me to tell the
Axel-
truth.
So-
we're in favor of telling the truth.
You have Axel going off to tell the other gnomes exactly what Axel thinks happened. So you would
Do not
know
that it was
that.
you that killed him.
Yeah, he probably would not have. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say Axel's knowledge of the wizarding arts and familiars.
Would anyone here know?
Yeah, familiars delivering touch spells to a target. I don't think Axel would know. I don't think Gravedigger would know. Flamel might. But yeah, so Axel wouldn't know. Actually, even Axel wouldn't even know what killed. Ooh, that's a tough one because
Is
Axel
there
was.
verbal components to the spell?
No. There's
Really?
yeah. All I do is just pretty much telepathically tell
No,
my
no,
brain
no.
to go over.
No. It does not remove the verbal, somatic, etc.
Oh, it doesn't?
components. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
No,
you-
yeah, you still
there's a verbal and somatic component.
Okay. So
But you were behind Axel and around the corner.
Yeah, I was behind everyone except Ogumok. I think Ogumok was behind me.
Okay, this is the weird fucking thing. Like, I know you're not the one who's delivering the spell, but you're the one casting it. So, okay, fuck. This is why I asked earlier. Like,
He would definitely still use the components, but it would just cast through them
yeah, but
because that's
What would the components like? The verbal and somatic things are kind of weird in my brain because it's like,
verbal
what
is
do
you
you-
are.
somatic
Somatic
is like movement.
Somatic is hand movements.
but what
to have
type
at
of
least
hand
one
movements would be required for a spell?
Whatever you've
You
determined
would make
your.
it up.
Yeah.
Then could I just make it? I cross my fingers below my waist. I just,
Um,
like,
Yeah.
Usually
that's
people
why it's
roll
so
like
weird.
stealth checks for stuff like that.
Yeah, sleight of hand.
I think
Yeah.
the somatic component of that spell is just you doing something to cause the
It's
enemy
hand.
to...
It's hand movement.
It's hand
It's a
movement.
touch. It's
I
like
don't know.
touch.
No, that's not what
Touching the
somatic means. Somatic means you're moving your hands as you cast the spell. Like, this is your hand movement for this spell.
And then verbal.
Inflicting wounds is a touch spell, though.
Yeah, you
Correct.
cast
Yeah,
it, then
but
you
we're
touch.
not talking about touch spells. We're talking about the component version of any spell.
He can deliver a touch
Yeah,
spell
any spell.
from his familiar space because that's what familiars can do.
In a touch spell,
For
you still have to
wizards.
cast the spell. So he does the hand movements, then he touches them.
But he doesn't have to touch it because his familiar can do that for him.
Yeah, so he
Yeah,
does the
then
hand
that's where
stuff.
the
He still has to-
caveat.
Still does the hand movement.
The bat isn't
Okay.
doing hand movements to cast it. He is casting it through the bat. So
Okay, so now with hand movements and whatnot, my confusion is how extreme does it have to be? How subtle can it be? Like, could it literally just be me like fucking scratching my neck, like,
if
and that's my
No.
somatic?
that's what Gravedigger was saying. If you are trying to be stealthy about it, you would have to A, say that in advance, B, roll. I believe most people. I've heard it's
He
sleight of
wasn't trying to
hand.
be stealthy.
I've heard sleight of hand. You could make some. You can make a case for a stealth check.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to be stealthy. He was actively taking out an attacker,
Yeah.
so he wasn't trying to be stealthy about it.
The
I'm
only thing that I am very confused about is that you were not actively looking through your familiar's eyes. Your character token was around the corner, so you couldn't even see the attacker. And if you had gone around the corner, you couldn't see through Gravedigger and Axel and Flamel.
Well, I had saw the
Axel was
arrow.
5'4". He could definitely
You
see through him. if
you
he
saw
wanted.
an arrow hit a wall, but you didn't see the person, the tiny fucking gnome figure firing it. So I probably should have, at the very least, made it a disadvantage, because you can do attack rolls against things you can't see. It's just a disadvantage, just basically invisible or
That is
blind.
true. Well, yeah, we were in initiative. Sorry.
And the thing that I wanted, like that, why I asked you to read the spell is like if it requires something you can see, that was the big thing I wanted, because you couldn't see it. You
It
weren't.
doesn't require something I can see.
Attack rolls
Well,
generally don't. So.
The thing is, it says a creature you can reach, and more than likely, this implies that you can see the target that you're inflicting wounds at.
If it doesn't say it, it's not part of the rule. And what I've learned from following the D&D Beyond rules channel, which is a fantastic fucking Discord thing to get on, because they discuss rules all day, every day. People ask questions. It's a beautiful fucking sub Discord. But
Oh,
this 5e rule set does exactly what it says it does. If it doesn't say it, you can't really imply it.
oh, it's Axel.
Axel, go ahead, yeah.
Question?
I would say that you wouldn't be able to cast a spell subtly unless you had the subtle spell thing.
Well, the
from
subtle
Sorcerer's
spell
thing.
just means you don't have to roll like a stealth or sleight of hand check for
Oh.
it. It just does
I
it.
was assuming that you had to actually have that to actually be able to cast a spell subtly.
If it's okay,
As far as
so
I know,
Don't get me wrong. I'm just talking about my own confusion.
Yeah.
Kendrick wasn't trying to be subtle
yeah,
at all.
we're cool with that.
Yeah.
Seraphine, what were you about to say?
as far as I'm aware, subtle spell only means that you don't have to use the verbal or somatic components of the spell.
Correct. So it
That is all.
it gets rid of the, if you want to try to cast a spell subtly without subtle spell, you need to pass some kind of, If it's somatic only, I would say sleight of hand check. If it's verbal as well, I would say maybe a stealth check as well, or maybe stealth would do both of them. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out.
I
One
feel
thing
like
I don't understand. Oh,
Okay,
sorry,
there.
you're talking.
So I think first to talk again
Sorry.
was gonna be Flamel.
Sorry.
As far as I'm aware, if it says verbal, somatic, or material, if it says any of those, you can do any of those with any of those three. So it doesn't have to be both.
What do you mean?
Or
Wait,
it
what?
doesn't
Hold
need
on.
both. If a spell has a verbal or somatic component, it means not both at the same time, just one of them.
It's both.
It's both?
Yeah.
Okay.
crazy.
Okay.
GD, were you gonna
I've
say
always
something?
Because this whole conversation is put up because we were wondering if any of us knew what had happened.
How it died? Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like, I mean, he was only like, the furthest person from him was me, and I was like 15 feet, and I'm just
Closest.
sure that I heard a verbal component.
Oh, furthest from Kendrick. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and I like, 15 feet isn't very far, so.
You guys,
And I don't.
if you could have seen, anybody who could see, you saw the bat move up to basically latch on, or at least touch in some way, shape, or form this gnome. You would have heard Kendrick not being subtle about it, muttering the words to a spell, which
well, you know,
After-
like in reverse Latin.
after you have fought an ooze and some orcs with Kendrick, you probably would know what it's like when he starts to talk and then a thing happens that damages something. I would say that from now, yeah. As and then you would have seen it drop dead after the bat just goes boop and then
I'd say I wouldn't. Character in the D&D world wouldn't be too confused about how magic works.
Depends.
My character, though, has.
Depends on
sorry,
the
you were still
setting. I don't.
talking.
Yeah, depends on the setting. I'm not sure
Well,
how.
not the
how
setting.
common.
The setting maybe, but this setting is regular D&D. There's no like, oh, magic is super rare
So-
here. It's just
I'm the only non-spellcaster here.
currently, yeah.
Well-
And-
Sorry.
And I personally, with how I imagine my character, I don't think he's never seen someone. No, he's seen people cast.
Yeah, of course. During this party, yeah.
So
Yeah.
Axel,
Don't get me
sorry.
wrong. I don't care.
Kendrick,
if you guys know.
Kendrick, hold on. Axel's been trying to talk for a bit.
I'm sorry. I was talking to my dog.
Go ahead.
He's getting wild. Yeah. My character would probably not know, even though he does know how to cast spells. He doesn't. He never really studied magic. It's kind of just a thing that he gets from his oath, and a lot of his spells could be explained in other ways, other
Sure.
than he's actually using magic. But I would say he would not exactly know how he did it, but he would know that he somehow killed them, even though he doesn't understand how he would have went around to doing that.
You've also at this point in time had enough. Well, you didn't participate in the slime fight, which is fine. It was actually a good character choice, I think. And you did participate in the orc fight, so you would have heard spell casting words from Kendrick, and then you would have seen like a firebolt or whatever the fuck Kendrick's cantrip damaging thing is fly from his fingers after that verbal component.
I would say he doesn't understand fully how magic works.
Sure.
He would maybe assume that it was him, though.
Actually, you literally just got magic at level 2, right?
Yeah.
So it's still okay, yeah. But yeah, you still would have noticed, I think, unless your perception is in a negative category.
No, it's not. It's
Okay,
in plus
then
2.
you would have noticed, your wizard friend, or maybe not friend, I don't know, but your wizard compatriot muttering something, casting spell. We're gonna. This has been a fun discussion, but I want to move on.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Go ahead, Kendrick.
I don't
Sorry.
really care who knows that
Yeah.
I casted. You guys could say you know, or you could say you don't. It's up to you and your characters. Yeah, I don't. It doesn't really bother me. It just is what it is.
Okay. All right. So, we are still going to be in that like maybe 6 to 12 second time frame where Axel is walking toward the kitchen. And what are we deciding to do?
I'm basically deciding.
I
to
know what
join
you're
the
doing,
group as-
Axel. I know what you're doing. It's the other part of the group.
So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do about this? We're gonna be honest, or are we gonna defeat, hide the body?
I'm hearing background noise a lot, by the way.
Does Flamel still seem shocked?
Flamel was like moving the body with his telekinesis, so
Well, is he still doing that? Because I know that he kind of stopped on it because someone said he eat it.
I
He's-
stopped because someone
yeah,
said
he
that they were
started
gonna
to.
eat the body.
So does Flamel still look shocked? Like,
Well, at this point, Flamel's now like, "Did you say you were gonna eat the body?"
I said that I could eat the body.
Oh God!
Would, unless
Whoa!
everyone wanted me to.
Pause. Og, you sound like a weird fucking static robot.
It's been.
There you go.
Sorry.
Good.
Sometimes I get something stuck in my throat.
Yeah,
It comes out
You're
weird.
I was gonna say he had an electronic sucker
that's in
throat.
character.
Yeah, right there.
Autobots. No. No, I didn't say I was going to, but I did offer to.
Meaning you can?
Oh well, yeah. I mean, can you eat the meat sliced off a cow?
Yes.
All
Oh, there you
right.
go. I could eat it.
Pause. This has been roughly 10 seconds of conversation, and Axel would have made it to the kitchen at this point in time. And we're gonna we'll do like 6 seconds at a time here. So Axel, you've approached the kitchen. What you gonna do?
I'm going to say something. He says kind of almost nervously, something happened.
Well, okay. What happened?
Someone attacked us in one of the caverns, and one of my party members killed them. They did. I
Oh.
did look after the fact. They did have a basically incurable disease, but I do
Okay.
feel sorry. I
6 seconds at a
wanted to
time.
tell-
We're in 6-second motion right now. Sorry to cut you off. All right, we're going back to the group. Another 6 seconds of whatever.
I do believe that there's a lot of options here, but I personally believe that we can just be honest about the whole situation, and I think it would go over smoothly.
Okay,
I'm
6
not
seconds. We're going back to freaking. We're going back to Axel.
Yes, let's talk more slowly than I ever have during timed conversation.
Yeah,
Hey,
this
man,
you guys,
you
we
know.
split the party. I mean, it's what it is. What it is. Wait,
I know.
so you're
Fucking
saying that
with chaos.
you're saying that one of our people like attacked your people and then you killed our person?
Someone in my party did. Yes, I felt terrible for it. I didn't know what to do, so I just decided to tell you.
Okay, pause.
Problem is, I
Fuck, that's the most guilty sounding
You
thing
guys
I've
are
ever said.
All right, we're back. Who's got a phone ringing? What's going on here?
Chaos.
Mute your mics or half push to talk, please.
Well,
Alright.
Axel is bowing at
Well,
this point.
Okay.
I don't want to get caught. My mission is too important. I walk to the
Yes.
body.
Tell me
And
to
I
eat
use
it
an
or
action
not.
to lift it up. That's it. Because it's 6 seconds. That's all I can do.
Og, what were you saying?
He's doing his thing. It's cool.
Who's doing his? Og's doing his thing? What does that mean?
No. Flamel's doing his thing,
Okay.
so Og's just
I
chilling.
can't do a thing
So
right now.
sorry,
I'm just talking.
Flamel is lifting the. What's he doing with the body?
Flamel is lifting the body right now
With his hands or with his
Physically.
telekinesis?
with his hands. This
Okay,
is 6 seconds. I can't do
Are you
anything else right
making
now.
any indication about what you're about to do with it?
Nope.
Okay,
About to
back
eat it?
to Axel. Hold on, let me remember where the fuck we were with Axel. Axel,
I think
you
you're doing
started to
too
bow,
much.
right?
I guess he doesn't know what bowing is, so no, maybe not. He's just standing up and really almost. Those will probably like maybe a little bit.
I'm forgetting the
Patting himself
conversations that
on
we just had. Axel, you need to remember the conversation that we're having with these fucking gnomes, because I'm bad, apparently.
Basically, what I said to them was that
A gnome shot at you
My
guys.
party
One of your party members killed
Yes.
it. You're sorry.
and after he died, he did look over the body and saw that he did have somewhat of a incurable illness that was causing him severe and great suffering.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, we opened our doors to you, and, let's go check this out. Alright, back to y'all.
I disappear.
You disappear.
Wait, he disappears?
Apparently.
Leaving my ring behind.
If he disappears, I'm gonna disappear.
Okay, one at a time then. Flamel, what the fuck do you mean?
I disappear, leaving my ring behind.
Oh. Okay. So, Gravedigger, you've seen this before. Kendrick and Agumok have not. Kendrick.
I just assume he does some invisibility or teleportation, and I'm scared now.
So you see this being. How tall are you, Flamel?
6 foot.
You see this 6 foot blue skin when you'll be able to see it. 6 foot, mostly covered, but blue skin. Being just disappear, and then a ring fall to the ground. Gravedigger has seen this, but I still want a Gravedigger reaction. Do you do anything?
Gravedigger picks up the ring.
Okay. Kendrick.
I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Okay.
Myself.
Mark that off your spell sheet. Agumok.
Oh, fuck! I'm gonna. I am going to run in a certain direction. Let's see.
This was
I got
such.
60 feet of.
Run.
Can I
You don't know
dash?
that you-
There was-
Oh my god, you guys will just leave me?
This was supposed to be such an easy fucking.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm
if
sorry.
you run, me and Golddigger will probably.
No, I
take you down.
love it, dude. This is amazing.
I'm
This is
sorry.
D&D.
When one person runs, like, in
No.
my mind, my instincts, when one person runs, I have to run. Like,
Yeah, honestly.
This is beautiful D&D. I love it.
So 15.
I know. I agree. If it's the characters.
35.
Diagonal's 5, just it's the same. So
55. So I would like to get to here if I
Yeah,
were
yeah.
to dash in a
Move.
6-second interval.
move your character, your dash speed if you would like to.
Damn.
All right. That's an Agumok choice right there. All right, we're gonna say. I don't even care what this gnome's fucking name is. It doesn't matter.
Oh, hold on. Oh, my. I'm not even
So
looking at that
this
anymore.
gnome is gonna walk with Axel, so just regular walking speed. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's a gnome. Sorry, so 25. That's where you get. That's where he gets. If you want to keep walking, you're welcome to. But because do you have 30? Axel?
Oh, I'm gonna stop when he stops.
Okay.
So
Back
Just
to
like
the
trying to
group. Let's just keep fucking going in whatever order we were doing here. So Flamel has become a ring. Kendrick is invisible. Gravedigger. What are you three doing? We'll get to Agumok in a second.
Oh my god.
Alright, as I'm invisible, since I'm invisible, I'm gonna just walk out, like, following Ogumok, like, while being invisible.
Regular move speed or dashing?
Actually, no. I'm gonna sit in the corner, like that.
By the way, your bat is not invisible.
Oh, then I'm gonna desummon it.
Okay, that's not a spell or an attack, so yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you're still invisible. I mean, you could just have your bat be a bat up in, like, the Ceiling.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense
Yeah,
too.
I'm not gonna make you
have
fucking.
him. I'm gonna just have him like. Oh
Bats.
wow, he's duplicated.
Yeah, bats might just hang out here somewhere. Yeah, who the fuck keeps making extra bats?
Okay, he just man's just duplicated. So you know,
Oh,
there's
God.
there's a couple bats in the room, I guess.
There's 17 bats.
What the hell?
I don't know how he duplicated, but he did.
Gravedigger.
Does he see stuff down here now that he's?
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that was. I thought that was like the back of a cave, like the back of the cave.
Is this as far as Kendrick went?
I just like as a player, the only reason I went here because I thought this was like a wall that I was just
Okay,
like,
no.
hiding
Yeah,
in.
you're good. You would have seen that it continues. There's unless you see like this kind of coloration, it's not a wall. Just FYI.
Gotcha. You know what? Then I'm gonna just be invisible and continue a little bit. How much
Dashing.
Move?
You were like here-ish, I think.
Yeah, I went from here to here. That's 15. So from here.
Oh God, your bats are moving in concert with you now.
God. Oh,
Who did this?
Oh God. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just stay where I am for simplicity's sake.
You literally are chaos. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna just stay right there. I'm gonna chill out in the corner. I'm gonna chill in the corner. You know, just yeah.
Yeah, this is why I don't lock things to things. Kendrick, where do you want to move? Ignoring your bats being weird.
Okay, ignoring the bats, I was just gonna come like here. That's like,
okay.
That's 30 feet of movement from there.
You actually would see. We talked about this kind of on the way in. There was this 20 foot, I think, high. So you can see out. You can see out to the water, to the whatever, you know.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep one eye. I'm gonna keep one eye looking over here. And I'm gonna keep one eye over there.
You can also see the tunnel kind of continues this way. Alrighty, Gravedigger, what you doing?
Band in here.
Okay, and then inside the ring that is now picked up by Gravedigger, what is Flamel doing?
I'll put the body down because I can't carry that body for a long time.
Just leaving it in there, and then are you coming back out?
Nope, staying here.
Okay. And then Og.
Okay. Let's see. Measure. I'm gonna go 30 to there.
All the way out.
Yeah, all the way out. And I'd like to use my action, and you can rule this if it happens this way or not.
Okay.
I'd like to try and squeeze myself out of the space, like between like my boots and my trousers, to just kind of slip out of my armor.
So you want to leave all of your armor?
I want to leave my armor, yes.
And just be an ooze at this point?
Yes.
Sure,
yeah.
You might hop in the water.
As far as... Yeah, I like that idea. But as far as the race goes, is it an action to turn?
It's an action to reshape my body. It's just so here's like actual ruling. So while I'm not wearing or carrying anything, I can squeeze through a space as narrow as whatever, because I mean if I'm wearing something, the thing can't go through it. But as an action, I can reshape my body, either giving myself like heads or 1 or 2 legs, or revert to a limbless blob.
Okay. So it sounds like it isn't... Okay, I'll rule... That's fine. I'll rule it as an action, because you were in... It's more talking about time than it is about, like, economy of actions, but, you know, same thing, more or less. Yeah. An action to slither out of... To ooze out of your clothing. So you're going to leave the Agumok clothing in this space... But you're currently in that space as well, because you've already moved your 30.
Correct.
Okay.
And then I don't know. It's probably take my next round to do so, but to like take those things into my little bag in my body.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's like that's manipulating a lot of objects. Okay, that'll be your next turn.
Sure.
Okay, back to Axel and the gnome. You just want to keep moving 25 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I think the fastest way is probably
25
going to be
feet?
going this way, so this is 15, 20, 25 for the gnome. Unless you want to try
Sure, I
to...
went 30 feet.
Yeah,
I think I
you
went
you
30
have
feet,
30, so it doesn't matter. The gnome can only
I'm
go
pretty
25.
sure that's 30 feet.
Whatever, I'm cool with whatever we're at. Did you want to try to convince the gnome for a sense of urgency, or are you okay?
I'm okay.
Cool. That's a good choice. I wouldn't have penalized it either way, but I like the choice. We're back to the rest of you fucking weirdos. Okay, what are down the line? Let's go, Kendrick. What you doing?
Alright, from here,
Invisible. Your bat's on the
yeah, I'm still
ceiling.
invisible. You know, I'm gonna walk down here just so I can see what's going on down this hallway.
Okay. Let me get some fog going or ungoing. What did I just do? Oh fuck! I couldn't see some weird attached shit. Okay, so you've gone 10. You see more hallways.
Let me get my ruler out, the handy dandy ruler man.
Well, you've gone 10 so far.
What?
Each square is 5.
So I can go 25.
That's where you want to go?
Go there. No, I'm not sure yet. 10, 15, 20. Could go here. I'm gonna go here. Yeah, here. Fuck.
Yeah, okay. Alright, okay. Alright, cool. You see this room. A bunch of barrels along the walls. I can't remember what's in the middle here. Some more barrels, maybe. I'll read it to you if you really super duper want it.
Honestly, I'm really interested in what's in the barrels. Can I check these barrels that I'm right next to?
Did you say you are interested?
I'm interested in what's inside the barrels. Can I check these barrels that I'm next to? Might be some stuff worth yoinking.
So Kendrick, being Kendrick, just attacks fucking everything in the room with burning hands and So you see 12 40-gallon barrels set into the wide alcoves, which are kind of like these walls. They're the wide alcoves that they talk about. You see some wooden braces. The barrels in the south have actually been tapped, so you can see some wooden spigots here. If you don't know what those words are, just let me know. It's totally fine.
Yeah, I get. I know what that is.
And 7 of the 8 barrels apparently in the north and east alcoves are untapped.
Okay. So those are ale and shit.
Well, you don't know that. You don't know anything. These are pristine, just like basically fully sealed barrels. So you don't see anything tapping into them to like distribute whatever's inside. You can maybe make an assumption based on your intelligence that if they have spigots, then maybe they have something that can be distributed via the spigots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all you see.
Yeah, and for my action, I just want to like look in these boxes, like there's one of these boxes over here.
Okay, that is not in the book, but give me an investigation check.
Thank you.
I'm gonna make this shit up,
nice
yo.
A 16.
With the 16, the lids aren't super duper on tight. Sorry, excuse me. You can see inside are various some of the boxes might have some like spigots. Some of them might have some spices and such that if you would roll me a no, well, no, fuck it, 6. You there's some spices. So you see some spigots in a box. You see some spices in another box. It's about
what container is holding the spices? What is it?
one of these boxes. Just pick one, honestly.
So the whole box is just filled with spices, or is there like jars that are holding the spices in the box?
I hate you so much.
Or bags.
Yeah, or bags. That's what I mean. Like any.
Do they have plastic bag? Like, do they have bags? Or they do burlap?
I don't know.
Burlap.
Maybe like leather bags.
Or
Yeah.
like cheesecloth. Or cheesecloth.
Yeah, one of the. We'll say it's more likely a bag of some sort, cheesecloth, burlap, leather, whatever the fuck, and various herbs. And with your 6 seconds and that investigation check, that is what you have found.
Got you.
Bonus action?
Oh? Yeah, I don't think I have one. So no.
Okay.
Not one thing.
All right. We have, going down the list alphabetically, is Flamel inside whatever.
Twiddling my thumbs.
Okay. Gravedigger, what's up?
I love that.
Do you want your bat to be doing anything, Kendrick?
Oh shit, I forgot. My fault.
How do you forget your bat?
My bat is just hanging out. He's just
Okay.
hanging out.
That's probably what it should be doing.
Can you only see through the bat, or can you also like hear through it?
I can see through it and hear through it, but it takes an action to do so. I have to like get rid of my senses, put them
Gotcha.
into the bat.
Okay,
Alright,
Gravedigger.
well, I'm just staring down this hall, waiting for Axel and gnomes to appear.
All right. Agumok. You are ooze outside your clothes.
Yes, I'm putting my clothes into my bag.
Okay. I'll say that's definitely an entire action, but you would probably have some movement speed after that.
Great. Put me in the. How deep is this water? Does it look?
Honestly, it says in the book that it's actually kind of a shallow pool the waterfall feeds into. It doesn't say what shallow means in this case. So I'd say the stream is also pretty shallow. 5 feet max.
Well, I'm just gonna get in it and just kind of push my way to the bottom.
What color are you as an ooze?
Let's see.
Bluish clear.
I was gonna say, would we say that you're somewhat translucent, transparent?
Purples. It's a mix of purples and blues that are translucent.
Translucent, okay.
But like, with a
Sorry.
tint of, like,
Sorry if I'm not keeping track of like the text and shit in Discord, by the way. Also, I haven't played any
I put them in
music.
the text.
Oh shit.
I
To
wanna
be honest,
I've
we
been
really
putting
haven't needed
those,
music.
like,
we
other
pretty
things.
good.
Sorry, Og, you're putting what?
I was putting those things in the text so that way it didn't interrupt what we were doing.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
nothing
fine.
pertinent.
If it's something that I need to look at, just let me know. It's on my phone. I'm doing yeah. If I get out of this video setup on Discord, it gets out of it for the video and the stream. So
Yeah, this has been a pretty good session. We really haven't needed you. There's been a lot of good.
This has
talking
been
and
fun.
discussion.
yeah.
It's a good one.
So Axel.
Can you move
Again.
my character, please? I'm walking right
Okay, so unless you would try to instill some kind of speed for the gnome, you're still walking.
Not really. I guess maybe a little bit quicker, but I think he. Does he trust these people?
Who
Maybe
he
he doesn't
he
think-
being you or he being the gnome?
Yeah, Axel.
That's
I
your
just
character
think he would
choice.
ask him to rush. I don't think he would ask him to rush. He is. Honestly, he feels like. If he
Okay.
were, he would. Yeah,
Okay,
I think it's fine the way that we're going right now.
then we're back to this chaotic group, and starting with Chaos himself, Kendrick. What you doing?
I I'm gonna go over here and open up these barrels. See what's going on. Oh, also, would you say the spices were in jars or bags?
We've decided they're in bags of some sort, either burlap, leather, or cheesecloth. I guess might have been invented at this point in time. I don't know.
I might take one of them because they might be good for making potions. I don't know what the potion requirements are. Neither does Kendrick, but they might, he knows that some of his party members are into that sort of thing.
Okay, so you want to take how many bags?
One bag. How much would one bag hold?
We'll say the box was filled with 6 bags.
Okay.
If you want to spend some time to like open each one and sniff or whatever, it's up to you how you want to do this.
I'm gonna just pick a bag because I don't know what any of them do. So
Okay.
This one smells a little spicy. I'm gonna take it. Smells like
Give me a D6.
D6.
Yep.
You've been mining cinnamon around here.
Oh, I got
Cinnamon?
a 5 on the D6.
Cinnamon and beer would be an interesting choice.
Yeah, I got a 5.
Goldschlager. I've never had.
Dwarves would be.
Is Goldschlager cinnamony?
Yeah,
I think it is.
I think so. Yeah. I've had some.
I've never had it. I've had
cinnamony.
choice after the opportunity. Okay, so you roll a 5.
Would dwarves like Goldschlager?
I have fucking no idea. These aren't dwarves though. These are gnomes.
Yeah. I was just.
If that matters.
I was asking because the alcohol and we could have like little gold in it. Cause they're miners.
All right, we will say it's half an action to not the I don't know. You pick up a bag. We'll just call that a free action. Whatever. Put in your inventory. Bag of spice from Gnomengarde.
Okay.
And we'll tackle that later. That's your free action. You have movement, action, bonus action.
I moved, and I'm gonna come over here and look in these boxes.
Okay, move yourself to these ones right here.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Which box would you like to open? It's like 2 boxes.
I'll pick like this one.
This little these cylindrical ones, the circular one.
Yeah. Yep.
Those are both.
Lively come up with stuff.
Those are Those are both honey.
Honey.
Yep.
I think that might also be useful. But is it like in like jars, or is it just
no?
like
They
the
are
whole
both.
container is
Yeah,
full?
all full of honey.
Okay. All right, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. We are going down the list again. Sorry, Flamel. Still, yeah, cool. Gravedigger. Oh, sorry. Your bat is your bat doing anything, Kendrick? Just hanging around.
Yeah.
Literally hanging around.
Yeah, literally.
Ew. Okay, sorry. Gravedigger.
Gravedigger isn't that crazy. He's gonna sit down. He's just gonna sit down on the dirt while he waits.
You don't want to try to pilot that quad crossbow thing.
I just think it'd be so funny if one gnome turns the corner and just gets impaled. But my character's not just the evil, so.
Okay. That's probably a good choice. Okay.
I wish he was now.
Og, as far as I know, you're blending in with water at this point?
Yeah, I'm just holding myself underwater.
Still doing that?
I feel so
I do have to
bad.
breathe, but I have an hour of hold breath.
That was going to be my question. So, okay. Axel. This is getting more and more interesting with that. Axel, you're back. I'm assuming you're still just walking.
Yeah, my character would kind of be like, maybe, I don't know, they might have, I don't know what they're doing at the moment. Hopefully they're not doing anything worse.
Oh, I'm sure they're all being, upstanding gentlemen. All right. So the gnome has turned to this corner now with Axel. And the gnome sees Gravedigger doing what?
Sitting down. He's beginning to stand up now that he sees him, though.
So you were sitting facing this direction?
Yeah.
And soon as you see Axel and the gnome... Okay. And,
Stand up and I hit my head a little bit.
we're gonna... So, I apologize if this seems... If you want to, like, contest this, you guys are welcome to. But, Agamak, for now, you're kind of out of this scenario.
That's fine.
Okay. Kendrick, I kind of want to know if you're going to continue exploring, because that might matter. But, Seraphine... Flamel, you can hear out of your container, right?
I can hear everything.
You can't see, though.
I cannot see.
Yeah.
I can hear it, though.
So, Axel, we're going to go in a different kind of time here. So, actually, Kendrick, let me know what you think you would do in this room.
Okay. You want to know everything or just like so?
Would you
like,
just
for my
keep
turn?
opening shit and exploring shit?
Yeah,
like,
just
what?
keep exploring, opening shit, seeing what's going on.
What
and
do
then,
you
like,
think your character would open? Like every cask of ale, like what, or whatever's in the cask, or just boxes?
What is a cask? Oh, yeah, I was gonna say
They're the barrels.
box.
Sorry, the barrels. The barrels.
Oh, the barrels.
Yeah.
I
mean, if you open a barrel of liquid, it's probably gonna spill out, and you're probably
that's
smart
what I
enough
was
to know
thinking.
that.
That's what I was thinking.
These things have spigots, if they're what I think
Yeah,
they are.
Well,
So
the
the
four
one-
on the bottom do.
Okay.
The other
I
8
might-
do not.
Could I try to kind of shake it a bit to see if there's like a sloshing noise before I open it?
Are you talking about the barrels or something else?
The barrel. Like try to move it a tiny bit, see if there's like a water feeling or like a sloshing noise before I try to open it.
Let me ask you a question here. If you hear a sloshing noise versus if you don't hear a sloshing noise, what is your action going to be on that barrel?
If
it's
hear
empty,
one.
do you want to open it? If it's got a sloshing noise, do you want to open it? Like what?
If I hear a sloshing noise like liquid, I'm gonna not touch. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Okay.
If I don't hear one, if there's it feels like there's nothing in it, then I'm also gonna leave it alone. But if it feels like there's something other than liquid, then I'm gonna open it.
But you are gonna shake every single barrel.
Yeah, just to not really shake, but slightly move, just see if I feel like a wave type of motion.
Okay, cool. So we are gonna keep you in this turn order. All right, so Axel and Gnome have come across Gravedigger, who is standing up when he sees them come around the corner. Proceed, the 2 or 3 of you.
Where is everyone? He would say, questioning.
Gravedigger is gonna stay silent. Just stand there. Literally no reaction to words. He's not responding.
What's Axel?
put his
Actually,
hand on
he
his
doesn't.
face.
The gnome doesn't know your name, but wait, what's? There were 5 of you, and the gnome's just
I know,
gonna.
I don't know where they went.
The gnome's gonna continue into here. Where is the gnome
just
body at this
disappeared.
point? I'm sorry.
In another plane of existence.
Oh shit! Yeah.
No.
No, it is. Yeah.
Oh, it is?
So this gentleman said that one of our people attacked you, and you guys had to kill that gnome. So where is it?
How do... my character would just say it because he doesn't see anything wrong with it. So one of my party members ate the body. He's like a slime thing.
Oh shit! That's.
Space thing. That is the thing my character would say.
And you
know
were
that,
still
right?
privy. You were privy to that conversation. So that's probably the last thing that you would have thought.
Fucking rat.
Goodness.
My character doesn't
You would
see
get
anything
shanked
wrong
in
with
prison,
it,
my
so
friend.
What do you?
know my character doesn't see anything wrong.
Oh, we
with,
know,
that.
dude. We know. Let's. We're gonna do this in character here. What do you mean? 8? What?
Basically, he absorbed the body. He is
Absorbed?
You know, like an ogre jelly.
We've seen jellies before. Oh shit.
You know, he basically does the same thing. He just absorbs the body and then just dissolves it.
Oh. Oh fuck.
Gravedigger's gonna see if he can like knock on the ring. Like he's gonna try knocking on it. He's like, what? Oh. He can't say nothing to him.
I'm gonna try to do these conversations slowly, so you guys have plenty of time to react or do something if you want to. So, let me get this straight. One of our gnomes attacked you. I'm assuming with this crossbow contraption.
Mm-hmm.
And you took that. I mean, I could understand, I suppose, defending yourself, sure. But, and then one of you is an ooze?
Yes, I don't know exactly what he is, but he does have like a sentient mind.
And you decided the best course of action would be to have this ooze party member, like, eat/absorb our friend?
Well, yeah, it looked like it had a disease. If the body was going to be just laying around somewhere, it could have... Actually, I think my character would know that dead bodies aren't really good at spreading disease anyway.
Fuck, I don't think that's true.
Lie!
I'm pretty sure he would know. So
I don't think that's true. I think dead bodies spread disease just as well as live bodies. That's why they're burned in a lot of cultures. Or buried.
Yeah, they're burned in a lot of culture, but in reality, it's harder for them to spread disease because most diseases are like... or like sneezing, and dead bodies don't sneeze.
Viruses, maybe, yeah.
Unless you absorb the blood or like syringe blood of a dead body, it probably won't get you sick. So I think he would. I'm gonna say actually and realistically, he would say. Basically, I thought. I didn't really think about it, like, and also he was just eating. I didn't know that he would just not understand what is happening, really. Like, he doesn't understand. Like, I didn't tell him to eat it. It was just, he did it, and I didn't really think it was I thought the killing was more the issue.
Yeah, I kind of figured that if you came to tell us what happened, you probably also wouldn't be telling your friends to destroy the evidence.
I did not tell them to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's literally what I just said. Gravedigger, sorry. You got a thing you're gonna do?
How does smell exist in your little pocket of existence?
No.
Really? So you don't get the stench of a dead body in there?
Yes.
Oh well, yeah.
It doesn't escape. Is what I'm saying.
No, I know.
It's not gonna smell within like 30 seconds already. It doesn't start decaying.
They release all their bowels as soon as they die.
Oh fuck! You want to go that? You're not wrong.
It was wearing pants. It's okay.
God damn.
And the body was there before I picked it up.
That's why
I have established.
I
like the realism and the physics, and you're like, fucking damn it. So
I was just gonna say, is your character being like his eyes are watering? He's like, damn, I need to get this thing out of here.
I have
I would like
I have Prestige.
Oh,
digitation.
yes,
I can make it
Presto.
That's a
anything.
good point.
would like to
That's
add
bullshit.
that my character would say after they had after they showed concern of what happened, he would say, "I'm sorry, I didn't really know that you guys would have. I didn't really expect anyone to really care. I'm sorry.
No,
I
you
would have told
came.
him no and to stop if he did.
Here's the deal. You came to us to tell us what happened, and that's what you should have done. You seem to be absolved of this. These guys
Thank you.
might have some things to explain. I'm gonna do a weird little bit of time crunching here. We're gonna say that all happened in 30 seconds, which means, Kendrick, you get 5 turns. So what would...
500 gold.
Yeah, so Kendrick, what would you be doing with those 5 turns? Did we lose Kendrick to another...
No, I'm here. I
Go.
just didn't realize you were talking to me. I zoned out.
I only said your name like 5 times, man.
Yeah, my fault.
It's all good.
Alright,
What
so,
you exploring? What
yeah.
you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna open some more of these crates, see what's
Just
up inside of these.
In this center area?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So he opens 5 crates, I'm guessing.
So let's say turn 1, you can do 1 crate.
Okay, I'm gonna open up one crate.
This one?
This one right here.
Where's his character anyway?
You can look around on... Oh, are you back on Owlbear?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't know that he left.
No worries. You would... Stop it with your weird ghost lasers.
Can we hear that?
No, you guys can't hear shit right now. Not from Kendrick's area. So Kendrick is... more boxes with some spices. So turn 1, you just find another couple boxes with spices. Spice bags. Turn 2.
Turn to oh, sorry.
Okay, you said spices.
Yeah, more of those bags.
Okay. I guess I'll look at the one underneath it.
Okay. Turn 2, same thing. Like, basically what you would use to make beer, hops, other spices, whatever.
Okay, so this is just a brewery. I don't think I'm gonna find stuff here. I guess I'm just gonna move over here and go with my my whole shake and open thing. See if they're watery.
So turn 3, which barrel?
This one.
Okay, you shake it. It's very heavy, and we've established you're a weak vampire. So you can jostle it a little bit. It's heavy. There's something in it for sure.
Does it feel like a liquid when moving?
Yeah, you can hear it.
Okay. What about then turn 4 this
Turn
one?
4, same thing.
Turn 5 this one?
Turn 5 as well, yeah.
Okay.
All full.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Back to the action, unless we want anything else from Og or Flamel in this time. Or the Bat.
Dog's gonna be under for at least 2 minutes.
Okay.
Does Flamel hear my knocking at the ring?
I hear you jostling the ring, yes.
Shit.
And apparently he's not going to respond to it.
Oh, okay. Gravedigger's
He
gonna
can-
keep that in mind.
Gravedigger does not know that Flamel can hear everything. So,
I don't think so. He does. I don't.
yeah,
think he
I
does.
don't think there's a reason he knew that.
Gravedigger doesn't know anything about it. Yeah.
So,
Gravedigger
take
doesn't
some
know
guesses
anything,
here.
period.
Yeah.
so where's the body? Like, where your friend ate it, but where's the friend that ate it?
I'm gonna hand them the ring.
Oh, okay, it's a pretty ring, but what does this have to do?
He points at the ring.
We kind of We're kind of looking for some answers here. Like, we invited you into our home, and we're not going to just, like, go on and, like, immediately assume that you are wrong or right about this whole exchange. We just need some answers.
Okay. Gravedigger's kind of sick of this. He just wants you coming out of this goddamn ring.
Axel, you are in this conversation. Do you got anything to respond here? Flamel, 1 second.
The only thing I can tell you is that if you want to know how the person died, the only thing I know is I heard one of my wizard friends, which is not here for whatever reason, say a few words, I think, and then after that his bat went off and just killed her immediately. All I know, really.
His bat can kill us in, like, seconds?
I think he was doing some weird hand gestures before it, though, so I don't know exactly what he was doing.
Is the bat still here?
Yeah, I think.
Oh my god!
Roll a stealth check for the bat.
And also, Kendrick,
Axel, 1 second.
This is 100% in player.
Yep, Axel, 1 second.
Oh my god.
Kendrick.
Yeah, I'm rolling it. Does he have any advantages or anything? No.
Just look up whatever the bat stat block is.
Oh! You got a 20, you got a nat 20. 22. 20 plus
Right.
2.
Oh
The bat, I rolled a 9, so what? I don't think there's anything. Yeah. The bat is doing a great job of, like, blending into the ceiling. Flamel, go ahead.
As soon as I hear a gravedigger handing the ring to someone, I'm like, okay, let me pick up this body. And I teleport back out.
So, fuck. Okay, actually, the gnome rolled a 19 for a dex check here. As Flamel and the body are exiting the ring back into regular space, the gnome sees it just in time to, like, toss the ring away from it so it's not crushed by this Vidalcan, and body suffers no damage from it. What the? And I believe first, I think Axel was gonna say something else before this.
Not really. I said all that I wanted to say, but the moment he sees Vidalki, the new person in the group, come out of his ring, he's like, "Why are you trying to hide?" Also,
why are you trying to what? Sorry.
No, you have the body, Vidalki. I thought
Flamel
ate it. Flamel?
Alright.
So, what
First
happened?
Alright, first off, carrying the body. Carrying the gravedigger. Do not, under any circumstances, give the ring to anyone else. Secondly, I had to do this so that they wouldn't eat the body. Because that would be disrespectful.
Why are you so
Throwing him
scared
under
of
the
them
fridge.
eating the body?
Now, thirdly,
It's nature. It was gonna be eaten anyway. Why are you? What? My character.
they have their own. They have their own customs. This is not the wilds. Shut up, person from the wilds. They have their own things.
He means that respectively.
They have their own funeral rites, and I was gonna bring the body back to them later.
Still,
I
wasn't Aiden. They could have actually seen the body and seen that I was actually telling
They
the
were
truth.
about to eat the body. I had to do something.
Here's the deal.
Now
we see the body now. Y'all are a bunch of fucking weirdos. I don't know what happened here. Can I see, please, the body of our fallen comrade?
I drop the body down gently.
And then I'm gonna say she inspects her. I'm not gonna fucking roll. I'm not gonna roll for it.
He would say. No.
Okay, so what? How did it die? I'm sorry. How did she die? Like, how? Who? What killed her? Like, what was the method of her death?
Magic. That's all I can say. I
You
don't know what
You
type
don't
magic.
know what
It's
kind of magic? Is there somebody in your party who would know what kind of magic?
I only know that he said some words like. What type? I have a question out of character. What
Sure.
type of words would he have said for the
Magic words.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make our magic spellcasters come up with a phrase for every one of their magic words, but if Kendrick wants to like give us a ballpark of what it sounds like,
bro, I don't even know.
just
He just like, cha-chink.
Cha-chink?
I don't know, man. I think just like said some like Latin shit.
Okay.
Yeah, he said like backwards Latin.
So Axel.
Also, I don't know if Latin even exists.
Yeah, what is that? Doesn't fucking matter. Axel, you would have heard some language you don't really understand. And
yeah, I heard some language I didn't understand.
But the bat just touched my compatriot here, and
I'm pretty sure it might have hit it.
Ah, man.
Like, I don't really understand half of my.
No.
I
Here
don't know
are
what you
here are
call
the
me,
facts. Here are
acquaintances.
the facts. Your friend here attacked us. And we had to attack in self-defense. The
Okay.
method of her death
What?
does not matter.
What's your proof that she attacked you and attacked you first?
I'm gonna tap them on the shoulder and point at 2 ballista bolts just sticking through the wall across the
God,
wall.
you're a tall
Or
one.
one of them against the wall.
Anybody
That's
played
probably more than double.
World of Warcraft?
More than like triple his
You're a
size.
tall one. Okay.
Yeah, I'm straight up triple his size. What the hell?
Yeah, probably. Okay, so you're gonna point out the bolts. Oh. But like,
Could. Oh, sorry, you're still talking. I'm good at tracking people. I'm good at tracking things. I could possibly try to find him. There's like tracks.
Fuck, I don't know how to run this. None of this is in the book. Which is super fun. I love it.
He could actually explain it better because he's the one that did it.
Yeah.
None of us really understand magic.
Here's what I would like. And no harm, no foul right now. If you can get the person that cast the spell, we have a little bit of arcane magic ourselves. We understand that spells can be delivered via familiar. Like I can cast some spells myself, but if you can get, if I need to know what spell they used, it looks necrotic from the veins and stuff and the skin. Like this whole this whole red eye stuff and the foaming of the mouth. I just need to know what kind of spell they used to. Can you get him to come talk to me, please?
Yep, I will try to find him. He is very stealthy. That's the only problem, but I'll try.
Oh shit.
Kendrick, could you please come back here?
Are you using the sending stone?
A lot of time. Okay, that's actually a good question.
Oh.
Does Kendrick have one of them?
Yes, I have one of the sending stones.
Kendrick wouldn't tell us. So.
Well, you don't know. You're not playing this
I'm
character.
sorry.
Time has passed,
Please
though.
come back here.
Time has passed, though, and Kendrick is exploring this cellar of wine barrels or whatever.
Okay,
It'll be
so
it. On his last turn, he'll get the message.
Yeah, Kendrick. Let's say I let this go on for a while, but for the sake,
5, 6.
let's say another 5.
I'm not gonna be exploring. I'm not gonna do every single one of these bears. I'm gonna do one more and then
Okay.
leave out of this room and then go over. So
Okay.
I'm gonna come down here, then check this
You want that
right
one?
here.
Oh, that's the money barrel. No, I'm just kidding. It sounds like wine, beer, whatever in it. Liquid.
Okay, so now I'm gonna like dash.
You're gonna dash.
Yup.
Okay. Where are you going? Give me like 5 to some amount of movement, whatever.
20 feet.
You get 100.
40
You get
feet.
150 feet. Who fucking cares?
Okay. I'm gonna just give it a little bit. I'm gonna just come over here.
You want to go south? All right.
Sure.
Where's the button? Okay. You would see up on this ridge, actually, there are 2 gnomes kind of like keeping lookout. Let me make sure they don't... Oh, fuck. Cool. All right.
Oh.
I forgot about that. Sorry. Wait. Your invisibility doesn't drop if you manipulate an object?
I don't think it does.
Read it, please.
Manipulating an object is an action.
It's an action, sure, but invisibility has specific rules written into it, like attacks or spells.
Anything the target is wearing is becomes invisible. As long as it is on the target person, the spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
So,
I've not done either of those things.
You can manipulate objects all you fucking want, apparently.
Oh
You can like throwing grenades from invisible.
That would be an attack. That would be an attack.
Well, it depends on how far
Yeah.
away you are. If you're not in initiative and you're throwing them just into a random area that just happens to have people there, it might not be an. You could rule that that's not an attack.
Okay, they can't see you. You can see them.
Okay.
Just making sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna just walk up.
Ooh, that's a fun thing to do. Okay.
I do want to remind you that I can only kill on a last resort.
Oh, I know that about your character. Yeah.
Okay.
Except for like 2 different creature types.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
let's say this is half your movement so far.
Okay.
You do see a tunnel this way. You see a downward slope, I think, this way.
Would I be able to see like through that since I'm like right here?
Yeah, you fucking would. Good point. I'm not cussing at you. I'm cussing at myself. You would see that this leads out to that suspension bridge and those 2 kind of like 20-foot whatever tall thingies.
Interesting. This is a good point to remember.
Oh yeah.
There. Do I see up here or not?
You see these 2 gnomes, and they are on top of another like 10 to 20-foot ridge.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, you don't see them. If I drag them, they have to be like off the ridge.
Okay.
You just see them there.
Got you.
They're overlooks.
Okay,
they don't see you.
Yeah, I'm gonna just come right here down this hallway.
Oh yeah, their perception is fucking dog shit. All right, you want to keep going to the east, to the right?
Yup.
Okay. Let me delete this fog. Obviously, again, please, the rest of you don't see any of this shit, so don't pretend like you do, please.
Okay.
You have like another 60 feet total of movement at this point.
60 feet.
2 rounds, more or less.
I'm gonna go right here.
You want to keep going?
Yup.
All right, you don't see all of it. Oh, that was like 30?
No, that was 25.
Okay. If you kept going, this is what you would see. If you don't keep going, then just ignore that this exists, please.
So yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. So you would be walking up the path with like the last bit of your movement. You'd be walking up these steps with the last bit of your movement before all the time runs out. So you get to like about here if you want to see what's up here, but up to you. Would you go up there? Okay.
Yep.
Cool. So you would see the gnomes atop their little perch. They got a table here. They're playing cards maybe or whatever in between their watches.
Okay.
That is the entirety of your movement, and at that point in time, you do hear Flamel saying, "Hey, Kendrick." Sorry, Flamel. Go ahead and say what you were saying one more time.
Hendrik, can you please come back here?
You can
To the
respond for
room.
free after his 25 words.
Okay. Before I respond, did these guards hear that? From the sending stone.
The guard, no. The sending stone.
Okay.
The sending stone uses words to speak into it, and then it will direct those words to your mind.
Oh.
Otherwise, actually, that would be pretty
Mine
funny if it
connected to
didn't.
that as well.
Sorry, Og. What was that?
Is mine connected to that as well?
Yes.
Yeah, you would also hear it. It'd be funny if it said it out loud, and that could like spoil some stealth missions. But
yeah, I was gonna say like that was like fucking one of those moments.
it takes words to speak into it to cast it to you, and it does take words from you to respond, but the words go straight into your head.
Okay, I'm not gonna respond, because I don't want to give away my position. And I'm just gonna start making my way back.
I will say, in the time, so that's kind of happening in this time, Agamak, hearing that, what do you think you would do?
Well, that would mean he's out of thing.
Oh, fuck, yeah, where's your stone?
Unteleported.
Your stone would be inside the bag of holding, right?
No, it would be in a little crevasse that I made for it.
It's in your body?
Yeah.
Okay, then, yeah, you can hear it.
Is it like where your ear would be? Like it's like a little headset?
You don't
Yeah,
know.
you imagine like a Jabra headset.
Oh, gosh. I know what that is now.
Oh, let me see. This is a large thing, huh? Okay. Upon hearing that, I do want to investigate, so I'm going to swim out and take as much time as you deem necessary to pull the clothes out of my bag and put them back on.
We're kind of working in, the gnome is a little bit patient at this point, having seen the body and inspected it. So I'm going to go put some more ice in my drink, and you guys can just kind of work via RP. Just take your time, work together. I'll be right back really quickly, though.
I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, so that's perfect.
You don't talk anyway.
I gotta get food, so I'll be back. But this is very interesting. This is a very interesting situation.
I just got doxxed, bro.
You did. You just straight up told everything about you with zero consent. Just like, oh yeah, he's a ooze who could eat people. He was about to eat him. Like,
Said anything? All I said was someone was gonna want to eat him.
no,
so
not you,
Nah,
not you.
it's
I'm
not
talking about
you.
Axel. About Axel.
Well, you do know my character didn't really see anything wrong with it, and that's why he told them, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know I'm trying to keep the fact that I'm an ooze a secret by the fact that I cover my whole body and didn't tell you guys until I'd known you for like a day and a
So you
half.
could have been
killing
just
things.
doing that so you could actually have a
That's
structure.
fair.
In his eyes,
No.
he could have just thought, like, oh yeah, you were trying to keep your structure because you are a slime.
I mean, you've seen me walk around naked with a structure, but that's cool. I'm not
Yep.
like mad at you for it, you know? Elgamok doesn't even know that they know at this point.
Honestly, my character is kind of a little bit naive and also not knowing of. Honestly, and also he wouldn't lie to begin with, even if his lowest. Actually, one of his lowest stats, charisma stats is deception.
Well, I mean, we can have an RP discussion about it.
What? What happened? What I miss?
Oh, no, you didn't miss anything. We were just talking about how, like, my social security and credit card number are out there for the gnomes and everything.
Another thing about my character, that kind of just goes to show us how much he doesn't feel your race is weird or bad.
You guys, might have to have some kind of, I'm not going to force anything on you, but some kind of an RP moment where you talk about secrets that are good to share, not good to share. It hasn't really
I'm surprised
happened.
I've kept my secret this long. Like, I'm
I
surprised.
already
Same.
told Gravedigger not to give the ring to
Yeah.
anyone ever.
Yeah. We got that.
My character wouldn't give things to people.
Well,
They
I mean, your character has just shared secrets about another, which you didn't.
honestly, he didn't know that
Yeah.
he wanted them to be secrets.
You weren't told that they were secrets. I totally understand that. It makes total sense to me, at least. And nobody's upset with you as a person for it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Is
I'm just trying to roleplay him the best I can.
yeah, you're doing fine. Is everybody back? I don't know how you can. No, I'm not back.
I believe
Yes,
everyone is.
I'm back. I peed faster than you could fill your eyes, so.
I actually had to do both.
The
So
Backstreet Boys are indeed
I saw it
back.
as a competition. So.
yeah, well, fine. I lose. It's okay. Old person bladder. All right. Okay, so Og, did you say you're kind of like starting to reform? What you doing?
Yes, I'm out of the water. I'm taking the equipment out of my bag and donning it.
Okay, it's all like leather and stuff, right?
Hmm?
All right, we will call putting on all of your armor
You want to get
2 turns?
it real spicy? Then he just lays it out on the ground and then slithers into it. If that makes it any faster.
He tosses it in the air and then it lands on him.
So
I mean, you still gotta take
Form.
the time to tie it off, though.
you'd still have to like put the fuck. That's a fun question. You gotta put all the armor and boots and whatnot in a particular setting. Like you have to put the boots down here and then the pants down there and then the shirt.
I mean,
Yeah, and then he just kind of goes.
technically, like, if you think about it, like, let's say you put like the boots in your body, the boots could travel down to your legs, and then your legs would slip into it, and then you don't even have to touch it. You just.
But you're still talking about like your ooze body has to like move the boots around the pants and down, and I don't think you can get. Maybe later in levels you could do a little bit quicker, but I'd say two turns to fully.
I mean, you can make him roll a performance.
I'm not really too worried about it.
It's funny to me.
You do also have a chance to respond on the stone.
No, that's okay.
Okay. Like I said, the gnome is being patient at this point in time. You guys are big. Gnomes are not big. And you are surrounding probably one of their biggest, like, damaging contraptions that you know of so far. Aside from the possible barrel crabs you guys saw earlier. Okay, so yeah, Kendrick, we're gonna give you some time here, maybe a turn or so. What are you doing after receiving that message? I don't think he's
Kendrick.
back. Hey, vampire boy, are you back?
Chaos green.
Okay.
Even no left.
He ain't back. Okay. So we'll actually, do you guys want to talk to the gnome while you wait?
Kind of
how's
wanted
your day
to search
going?
for him.
Axel, what were you saying? Sorry.
I kind of wanted to search for him because he
You want to
doesn't
search
think
for
he's gonna come
Kendrick?
back. Yeah, he
Okay.
doesn't think that he would actually come back.
Okay. Give me a turn's worth of movement, and if you want to dash, you're more than welcome to. And remember, you have not seen any of this shit. Every tunnel is brand new to you. You can just move your character.
Measure
Just
this.
you can use the arrow buttons on your keyboard to move 5 at a time. Not into walls, preferably, but.
I mean, the squares are just 5 feet each. You just go
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah,
That's 5
and
feet.
your keyboard does it.
5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20.
You see to your
25.
left here, you see this like downward stairs leading out. You can see like the water beyond. You may remember this from your guys' journey back into here. You see more tunnels going this way. Once you round this corner with your first turn of movement, unless you're dashing, you would see.
But
You're gonna duck. Okay, so like midway through your turn, you see this room. You see some barrels and stuff in the middle here, but that's basically all you can really see, besides some like dimly lit barrels on the other side of the wall here. Okay, what's the rest of your dash movement?
I would like to see if I can find. No, I can find if I can find footprints on which side it would be. where you went.
Ooh, that's gonna be an inspection. Sorry, investigation. Fucking investigation check, please, to differentiate.
Find tracks would be survival, but I guess it's fine.
Yeah,
what it
no,
says on,
I don't. That's
ADV.
hey, you're making a case for it. I like it. That's fine. Either investigation or survival, your choice. $13. Just remember, I'm not always looking at the log, so just say it out loud. I heard it beep. 13. All of the footprints in here on this like really it's compact rock with like maybe a smattering of small like dirt, like a thin layer of dirt. You cannot differentiate where Kendrick went. So, do you think your character would go south or east? Do you want to flip a coin for it?
I guess he would just go straight because I don't see any reason why he would want to go into the other place.
Okay, so this direction?
No. Down, I guess? I don't know.
Well, this is straight,
No,
given the direction you've moved from.
Like down, I guess.
So you would choose down?
I know that probably sounds a little bit metagamey, though.
Maybe a little bit. It's, yeah. I mean, you'd have a 50-50, whatever. Do you want to give me a perception check?
How far can I go still? Let me actually measure that
Another
now.
20.
How far have I went? Like
four squares.
20?
4 squares if you're sprinting.
Okay, a perception check.
And Kendrick, are you back? Cool, alright.
A 12.
Nah, you can't hear anything special from this direction, or from this direction. You would see the faintest glimpse in the south here of these tiny bodies. These little, you've seen gnomes now. You can see them kind of like right here, though. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. They can see you. So let me see. Who goes there?
Hello, I'm looking for a friend. He kind of disappeared on us. We need him to tell us how he killed someone in self-defense in here, and I need to know how he did it because one of your gnome friends.
That's a lot of information. We asked who you are. Who are you? Who goes there?
I'm Axel, a visitor. I've no idea how I got into this situation. I'm just trying to make things right.
And you think your friend came this way?
Yes, I think he did.
Why did your friend come this way?
I think he's trying to run. I do not know.
Run from what?
Run. I don't know exactly. I know that he somehow killed one of your other gnome friends without even being near them, and
He
do not
killed
know
one
how
of
that
our
was-
friends?
Yes, I want to get him to justice, I guess. I don't know.
Justice.
Kendrick, are you back yet? Son of a bitch.
Am I actually gonna have to kill Kendrick? If he attacks me, I might.
The hell are you on about?
Let's
lose all your powers. Yeah.
let's not jump there.
No, that's not how it works. If there
Well,
I will try to talk to him, but if he keeps trying to threaten me, I have no other option.
wait,
Nobody
Kendrick
threatened
hasn't
you.
threatened you once. What are you talking about?
If he threatens me when I get close to him, being like, come on, could
Sure.
you please tell us what happened?
So you couldn't kill the orcs who were trying to kill us.
Well, they never actually tried to. I don't understand.
They beat
but
the shit out of you with their weapons. They
Alright.
tried to kill you, dude.
Alright, I'm back
I
with
feel
food,
like there was
but
other ways of dealing with it, and also I did not.
There is no other way of
Alright.
avoiding trying to kill Kendrick.
Kendrick
though.
definitely heard all this,
huh?
right?
Trying to kill me.
Kendrick is finally back, dude. You were like the pivotal person in this whole shit, and you left.
Huh.
I'm not gonna try to. I will say I'm
Hold
not
on.
trying to kill you. All right.
Hold on.
But
Okay.
You,
I might.
Axel, nobody knows any of that shit right now, so lock it up.
Sorry. I
Um,
did not mean. to say that. I
Kendrick.
don't know what I was talking about.
What would you do when you heard Flamel, I believe it was, talk to you over the radio? You couldn't respond right away because you didn't want to scare the gnomes, I guess, who can't see you. But what you doing with a turn, 6 seconds?
I'm gonna just start making my way back over.
Okay. Is that all you would do?
Yeah, about.
Okay, so are you
Nothing else.
dashing or just normal movement speed?
Dashing.
Okay. So please move your character the dash speed.
Okay, so that's 70 feet.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, measuring's
20.
probably not going to work. Just like every, yeah.
20. That's 40.
Remember, diagonals, left, right, up, down. They're all 5 feet. So
So I went 40. This is 60. And when I get back here, what I see, what's his name? Is he actually here?
I'm trying to figure out freaking turn order because you were gone for a while. All right.
Would only be fair.
So when would you have reacted and started dashing the second you got the message from Flamel?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, whilst someone is sprinting, dashing, whatever, they're not being super duper stealthy. I am sorry.
Well, that's fine. I'm invisible though.
How-
So even if they hear something, they're not gonna see anything.
However, they are continuing to roll low on their perception checks, so you're getting kind of lucky by my dice. I think that Axel, and if I'm wrong about this, I think Axel would have given Kendrick a tiny bit of time before he kind of ran off to find him.
Yeah, I gave him a little bit of time.
Okay, so we'll say that you gave Kendrick a turn. So everything that happened in your dash action didn't happen. Your conversation with the gnomes didn't happen. You're
did not
fine.
know how to
You're
explain it.
playing your character as it is. You're fine. You're okay. However, this is one turn. I would say that Axel probably would have maybe starting now. We're going to call this simultaneous dash movement. So great. Okay, that's fine. So this is gonna be fun. Axel moves 5. Kendrick, you have 70, right? With dashing.
Yes, sir.
Would you continue to dash past the gnomes?
Yep. I'm gonna
Okay.
keep.
Well, hold
Go
on,
right
hold
here.
on. I am moving you for a purpose here.
Oh. Okay.
You're
no
good
problem.
though. So that's 5. 5 from Axel. 5. 5 from Axel. 5 from Kendrick. 5 from Axel. 5 from Kendrick.
Okay.
At this point in time, Kendrick would see Axel.
Yeah.
Axel, you would not see Kendrick, but give me a perception check.
With disadvantage, right? Or no, I guess it evens out if he's just.
Well, the thing is that Kendrick isn't trying to be stealthy.
In the dark.
But he has invisibility, which automatically gives you advantage on stealth checks.
But he's not trying to stealth.
I guess.
Are you thinking that Kendrick would have a straight roll for stealth because he's not trying to stealth?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay. I don't.
Because he's being loud, he's sprinting, but he's also invisible.
And it's a fucking vampire, and they probably are very light on the feet.
My character can smell things very well.
Oh fuck, he can he? Shit. This is insane. Okay,
I would say yeah, he would have normal.
yeah, give me a straight roll for Axel perception, or even if it smells, so give me a straight roll because it's canceled out by the invisibility. And Kendrick, not trying to stealth, but gets a stealth roll anyway.
I got a nat 1.
I got an 8. How did you roll lower than me?
He rolled a 1.
At each other.
That's how. So okay. Let's Kendrick, if you see Axel in this hallway barreling towards you, running at full speed, what would you do?
I'd jump out of his way, like so he doesn't run into me.
Okay. Axel, as you are rounding this corner, and Kendrick maybe like morphs himself flatten himself against the wall, you get a whiff of this compatriot who you have been spending some time with at this point. What do you do?
I say, how are you invisible?
Okay.
Just
Little bit,
that.
maybe a little bit metagamey, but maybe a little bit not. And you can't see him, but you can
Also,
smell him.
I'm sorry, actually. I guess I would say, where are you? I'm sorry.
Well, you don't know who's invisible.
You
Okay,
can
I'm just
smell.
Kendrick.
You can smell this person who you have smelled before. You have a keen sense of smell because of your affliction. So you can recognize the smell.
Horn race. You just start, I guess, feeling. I kind of just.
Would you stop here?
Yes, I would stop here because it doesn't. It smells like it's going farther and farther away. I walk away.
And if anybody has a contestation to the, or that's not a word, is it? If anybody objects to this. Contention, yeah. If anybody objects, has a contention, I would say that Axel, with his werewolf senses, maybe like stop and... Kendrick? Not seeing him. Would I be accurate in that?
Yeah, that sounds about
like,
right.
Kendrick,
where are you?
would you respond to this?
Oh, I'll be like, Axel, I'm right here. Like, still being invisible.
Axel, you're welcome to... Sorry, be your character now. Sorry.
Why can't I see you?
Oh, it's just a simple invisibility spell.
Okay, we need you to come back. We don't know how you killed him. Her.
Well, does it really matter how? He's dead, is he not?
To them it does. Alright? They said that they're not angry per se, but they would like to know how they died.
Oh, well, I was just on my way over there anyway, so we could go back together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep my invisibility up. I'm gonna walk with him.
Okay.
Go away.
Did you find your friend? The one that killed my friend?
Yes, I did.
And where is this friend?
For some reason, he's invisible right now. I
Oh.
go over and just, does the invisibility make him, I don't know exactly how the invisibility spell works. Would I be able to still, like, grab his armors? Like, just grab him by...
Probably with a disadvantage. You would. So
Just
first
don't be
off,
there.
give me a perception check if you would like to. We're still sticking this with straight because he's got the fucking smell sense. So
I would maybe like it to be survival, but I understand.
oh no.
Yeah. I understand. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I rolled another 12.
You would not even know where to start grasping. To like you could try to be like, my friend is here, and I'm not even gonna give you like a disadvantage attack grapple roll. You got no idea where to start. Melee.
As he's like trying to
Invisibility spell.
I'm gonna say, as he's like trying to like grapple him, you just like scoot back a bit and be like, "Are you trying to touch me?"
I'm
What?
trying to show them that I'm
Who
not
said that?
fucking crazy.
Who just said?
I'm gonna say,
My friend over there, I can smell him, but he is refusing to lose his invisibility, whatever. I don't know how he went invisible.
I can't smell anybody aside from
I'm gonna say,
this tall fucker.
I'm gonna say, it just costs a lot of mana to cast a spell, so I want to keep it up for as long as I can.
Mana.
Yeah. What should I say? Spell slot instead?
I don't fucking care. Mana's fine.
Okay.
I don't know why. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, costs a lot of mana to put this up, so I would like to make the best use out of it as I can.
Okay. Hold up. Which okay. You said you're gonna find your friend that killed our friend. Who is this person you're talking about? Where are
That's
they?
me.
It's you.
The invisible one.
Invisible person.
Yes.
Okay.
He refuses to drop it.
Okay. Let's. Doesn't really bode well.
I killed your friend.
Okay.
We were attacked.
Why? How?
We were attacked. I thought it was someone who needed, what's the word? Be dispatched. So I did so with a necrotic spell, inflict wounds.
Oh. Yeah, that's a doozy.
Yeah.
So.
Is my
Okay.
armor on?
What? Sorry.
Is my armor on at this point?
Sorry. Fuck. Yeah, for sure. You're back to Og. Humanoid, as much as you are. Oh, inflict wounds is a doozy of a spell. It does. We know that one. That could explain. That could explain like the black dark veins and like kind of like patches of skin that look like they've been like eaten by dark energy. Like who did this to her eyes and her like why is she foaming at the mouth?
Not quite sure.
Oh, sorry. I'll let you talk, but I'm sorry.
I think Kendrick was done.
I'm not quite sure about that. That happened before we got here. But knowing more information about the situation, it seems like that's why he attacked them. He seemed quite feral.
Okay. Give me anybody who has talked to this gnome in regards to like who shot first, the whole Han Solo kind of debacle.
Jeez.
Yeah,
in that
any-
first, I was gonna explain.
Anybody who has said, like, who has tried to explain to her what's been happening, give me a persuasion check.
Yeah, -1.
I'm very bad at persuasion.
Somehow I'm rolling all. I got an 18.
Ooh,
I got an
16.
I got an 8.
Okay.
How am I
I'm
rolling
sorry.
this bad?
I got a 6.
I rolled pretty fucking good for having no bonuses.
Sorry, I see an 8 and a 2. That's a stealth check from Kendrick? I don't know why.
Oh, that
I
was
rolled an
earlier.
8.
Oh, shit.
The
Jesus.
roll I just made.
Today I'm just doing terrible.
Wait, is my thing...
there's
Oh,
8, 6, 15, and 16.
so we got 8, 6, okay. She rolled a 3 on the die. And I would say probably at best maybe like a +2 for... Is insight freaking... It's wisdom,
Inside
isn't
of
it?
wisdom. Sure.
Well, yeah. She got a bit, but she don't got enough to make up for that. So, okay. We like she was acting kind of funny, but we hadn't noticed like signs of just like going crazy. She hadn't attacked any of us. But I mean, we're not 7 foot tall, bandaged mummy men, so.
Axel.
I would look.
I think
Maybe
Kendrick is
let's-
saying Axel. He's talking to you.
No, I was just acknowledging him because he was sitting there for a while.
Oh.
His hands up.
Oh shit! Did I miss a hand up?
I was trying to explain that I think she had a very dangerous disease called rabies.
We'll call it rabies. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it's rabies because that's easier.
There's
How do you know
been.
about rabies?
Don't worry
The
about it.
mouth. I'm sorry.
He's
You're
a
fine.
forest man.
Foaming,
He's been in the forest. I'm okay with that. There's
Well, also he's good with medicine.
there's something in here that has, for lack of a better term, like disappeared a couple of us, and we're not sure what it can do. So it might have been the cause of like her craziness. But it's like whatever is in these catacombs, like it's the reason that our kings are like holed up in their throne room. They haven't left in God knows how long. We can't get them to see any reason. So maybe it is what caused the. Like, we're so sorry. We didn't know that any of our people were gonna react and try to hurt you.
It's okay, don't worry.
I mean, it's still at large, possibly.
Yeah. We can look through the cavern. Usually things that pass on, like rabies and things like that, are animals that are already infected. Some animals that can is like cats.
But you never know, you know? It could be anything.
Yeah. I don't really... if it's anything to do with, like...
Axel, hold on a second. GD, what you saying?
Nothing. It was out of character.
Okay. Axel, continue then.
If it was anything... How did you say it? Magical?
No.
Magic? If it's anything magic, I probably wouldn't necessarily know all about it. I only really know about mortal and, like, regular inflictions.
Well, there's something in these caves that's, like, picking us off one at a time, and we're, like, kind of afraid to, like, move about by ourselves. At this point in time, we are roughly near a possible stopping point.
Yep.
Makes sense. Yep.
I think enough of us probably are on board with stopping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough for me. I can keep going, but I'm happy to pause this and pick up again. I might get in touch with all of you in like the Sunday chat, whatever, to go over what might be your next quest, so I can get the map ready. We've kind of talked about it a little bit as far as me not worrying about killing you. So I don't know if I should just pick. I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out.
It's gonna. Going by how this is, I think it's gonna take us 2 sessions to get through this entire.
I think the rest of this will take another session, maybe 3/4 of a session. We'll find out. A lot more.
I think like I've explored most of this side of like the cavern thing.
Yeah, I'm surprised it took this long, but that's D&D, and I've enjoyed every fucking second of it. So
Yeah, this is a good one. This is definitely one with a lot of good quotes.
I hope you guys have written some stuff down, because I'm not doing good at all about it. I'm not good at handing out inspiration die or that kind of stuff. So if you guys think like it's a group project, if you guys think somebody was really good at being in character or said something fucking hilarious, like it can be out of character inspiration die as well. We're not gonna go crazy with it, but
I like Axel's fucking just complete DDoS.
Axel,
character. It was so in character too. That's the funny part.
That's what I'm saying. Like
he doesn't really understand much.
It may be annoying to the players, but it is entirely in character, and that's what can cause some fun conflict. So,
do I get inspiration every time I don't talk?
That's such a
good roleplay.
That's a tough one.
It's just like dead silent for a few seconds. Like, wow.
You would have, you'd have like
perma
fucking inspiration because you never talk.
Listen, I pitched an idea.
Whatever. I'm cool.
I will say, sorry, you're still talking. But yeah, I will say the reason why my character knows about like diseases is because of his mother. His mother got him, basically.
Yeah, that's why I didn't argue about that. You have experience with animals. You have experience with your adopted mother.
Adoptive, yeah.
Yeah, not that anybody knows that, but
most people probably know it as that.
I don't think you guys have talked about your histories at all, honestly.
Yeah,
None of you.
I probably just never really thought about it.
None of you really care about each other.
Remember?
I'm really interested, actually. So, Cucumber, I just want to know, like, do you have a reason why you're not in space? Like, do you have that ready?
I do have a reason, yes, but I am not.
I want to know why, but my character just doesn't know that
he doesn't talk.
People come from space.
That's fair. Well, yeah, you guys asked, and I said, well, there's some secrets I'd like to keep. Yeah. And a lot of that is because I don't know exactly what happened still, Riley.
So, like...
No.
I know everything that happened except for one major part.
I'm pretty sure we figured out why you are here, but we have not figured out the secret thing.
Yeah.
So you know why you're here, isn't it?
I'm just fucking thinking reasons to fuck with you.
What's in every single crate in this room? Thanks, Kendrick. I'll come with you.
Hey, I'm Kendrick, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of a loot goblin, man. Like, I'm looking. Sniffing out. Like,
I did not make these maps. So the person who made these detailed maps is to blame for...
Maybe you could take a note out of Chaos's D&D, and every single crate has like a different gem in it.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. I use the D&D shop generator for loot. Like, I'll put in like you can like decide the rarity, like how many of one rarity item of like item. So like I'll do like 5 mundane items or like 5 common items.
Yeah.
And then just roll, and then they'll just give me like free loot where I don't have to think of anything.
Homie, I'm in a village with like 11 people in it total, and I found 2 fucking massive 4th level spell scrolls at level 3.
And
It's
Well,
wild.
5,000
there's
gold.
something to that though. It's not just for
Yeah,
no
I
reason.
know, I know. I'm just fucking.
Mhm.
I'm just handing out shit like I do.
To anybody watching,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
end the
what
stream.
You'll figure that
Because
out at some point.
I'm gonna
maybe.
have to
Nothing else
figure out
going.
how to do
I'll
loot
keep recording.
in the
So,
future. So.
adios.